shit I have to do.
Coming to you live.
Oh, Chris, are you going to do the intro?
No, go ahead, bud.
And coming to you live from an old woman's house on a hill where... I don't know. General Booty is our sponsor for the night and his undergarments, and Kenny said the last was too long, so there, that's short.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you
Kenny,
for
stop.
joining. Oh, I thought it's my turn.
No, you've just been doing one welcome. You usually do three welcomes.
I'm not doing any of that anymore. It's a new season.
That's your signature.
Welcome, everybody.
I thought everyone didn't. Okay, welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Don't change shit.
Okay, I'm sorry. Welcome to this podcast.
I've been very confused.
Pat McAfee didn't say welcome 3 times. I can't.
Sean to my left, Chris to my right.
Just that more.
And terrible son next to me.
Yeah.
And I'm out. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Here we
It'd
go.
be a better podcast.
Oh, shit. Look at that. Jesus. All right, well, go ahead, Chris. Lead us off. What are we doing? Wait.
What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about
I'm
first?
just kidding. Hey, let's all shut it down a little bit. We're all having a lot of fun. We went out to the local watering hole, had a few.
You didn't have to say that. Your wife is watching.
And hi, dear. And anyway, so welcome, everybody, to this podcast of Sports Allegedly, episode 49. We're gonna have a dandy for you next week, episode 50. If Sean can actually do something during the week rather than work.
Yeah.
There's a lot of workers in this area. Anyway, thank you all for joining us for this episode. Creston to my right, Weird Son to my right, Sean across the way.
Jesus.
We need to address something we did last week was Terry Funk's death.
We did forget about Terry
R.I.P.
Funk's death.
Terry Funk, one of our heroes
so-
growing up, not Zach's.
Yes.
Bray Wyatt also died.
That one I really didn't know because I went into that.
I know, but he was a
later.
good wrestler. He was IRS's son.
My WWE, I do remember it. My WWE stemmed from
RSS
about 89 to about, I don't know, when did...
Raw's War.
He went to 2000.
Yeah, it was Stone Cold kind of that in 2000.
Raw's War was like the last.
The Rock. Well, when I came back, we were watching it.
Yeah, a little bit, but The Rock kind of annoyed me. The people's elbow,
But that's good.
Oh, I should have did this.
It wasn't the
Look at
the people's
Sean, do it.
elbow
Look at
or
the camera and
people's
give me an
eyebrow.
eyebrow.
No,
I
give me
mean,
eyebrows.
Jesus
Like-
Christ.
Okay, it's like
My little one can do it perfect. You kidding me?
The little one rolls
And
his
then,
eyes
but I do the people's elbow, but I'm over here. But anyway,
When's his birthday? Did we already have that?
no, October.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll probably do the people's elbow and him. But anyway,
Happy birthday, Lincoln Riley Jr.
Yes.
not his name, and apparently and allegedly, I didn't name that middle
I
name.
thought his
So
name was Riley.
his middle name
Lincoln.
is Riley.
Riley Lincoln.
Yeah, and I don't know who it was named
Weast.
after. Allegedly,
Riley, Lincoln, Weiss, whatever. Sorry, they mixed it up a little bit.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're burning daylight, wasting time. You want to jump into the games from this past week, real quick?
whatever you want.
Well, no, I'm saying you want to do that.
What do you want to do?
Or we could do the NFL picks.
You're the star.
I know I'm the content. That was the difference. No. Anyway, so let's
You're like hot mustard left in the sun.
sounds hot. But anyway, so let's move on. We talked a little bit about last week. We did all our picks for NFL. We obviously, we can get right into OU, and everyone wants to talk about that. But let's save the good stuff for the last. Let's finish up on our NFL picks. We did all of our division winners, how we picked them. This one is going to be.
This is going to turn into an argument.
I don't think so. I think
you're going to say cute time and
that's my
laugh.
line.
You
What's
have
my
that
other
laugh.
line? Did I say that?
Yeah, you have that laugh
Say that
ready.
laugh.
Generational talent.
That's me.
No, that's me.
that's
That's my
me.
line, and not about you. But
Well,
anyway,
do we have odds on his next word? Wasn't it electric?
Well, no,
It's
his
like-
next. The odds on his
Doesn't that
next
say-
words. Hold on. The odds on his next words.
He's an
are
electric
whatever the commentators will come up with as their keyword. Kenny will grab that and be.
It's mine. It's all me.
anywhoski. So let's talk about. We're gonna pick our top 7 teams in the playoffs. Obviously, you got a bye week. We're not gonna pick an order, but now you got a bye week plus 6 teams. Zach, why don't you start with us? Let's go. We're gonna do each division real quick, and let's start with the AFC.
Okay, so the AFC I got.
You guys ready?
Yeah, you guys
No,
can check
honestly.
mark this because we can do the ones that we don't have.
Your dad's going to be riding your ass hard. So
No, that's fine.
Go ahead and throw the
let's hear what we
Steelers
got.
in there.
No, hold on.
I got the Bengals. Anyone object?
Yep.
Cool.
No, I got him.
Jags.
I got him. Got him.
Yep. Got him.
Chiefs.
Got him.
Cool.
Here's where it gets wild.
Oh, hell.
Jets.
I got him.
I have them.
Okay, cool.
Preston,
not.
Preston does not.
Okay, Bills.
Got him.
Got them.
Steelers.
I do not.
You don't?
No, I changed it.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
Steelers, and then I got Ravens.
You do have Ravens.
I have Ravens.
That was it.
No Dolphins. Okay, so
See?
I think
hang
the
on,
Bills
1,
and Jets,
2, 3,
and I can't
4,
trust
5.
the injury.
That's only
I just came
6.
to it.
What's your 7th? You named 6.
Bengals, Jags, Chiefs, Jets, Bills, Steelers, Ravens.
Now, he named 7.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's what happened: is I actually had the Dolphins as the 3-team division, and I changed it to Steelers because I mean they got a winning season last year, and I think they're only going to be better. And the Dolphins, on the other hand, I think they're great. They could win. They could win. They could be 17-0 if they really did. But I mean the injuries, everything.
hold
You
on.
don't fucking know.
So you're
No,
no, but essentially
No,
you're taking
let me-
you're
let me-
taking 3 teams out of the North.
Yeah, but let me say
and
this.
I'm taking the coach over.
It's
the
you
team.
remember?
I took 3
Do you
teams
remember
out of
what's
East.
his nuts? Coach for the Bears went back to the Chiefs. He had
Nagy? Matt Nagy?
yeah Nagy.
Yeah.
Nagy had Fiago as his D coordinator.
Correct.
For 2 years.
Don't know. But
I
anyway,
believe it was the first 2 seasons.
he's good.
And they went to the playoffs.
And also, just
Didn't
real
have
quick,
him.
that's our only difference.
Didn't go to the playoffs. So that defense is, and that's what.
I took the Dolphins because of Fangio.
got
It's Steelers
Dolphins.
and Dolphins though. That's our only
But
difference.
that's one of my issues. I took the Chargers, but I don't know. That
I have
won
the Chargers also, but I'm iffy on that
I don't.
one.
That's where I'm
So
up the
I had the Chargers, but I put the Bills
because
instead.
remember Kellen Moore's there now as the offensive coordinator.
That's why I didn't pick the Chargers. I
And
think
that-
their
but that's-
coach is horrific.
Yes, that
Staley,
guy's
you
getting
wanted
fired.
fired.
Done,
We
done.
all know you
Been
wanted
saying it
fired.
for years.
Fantasy football.
Listen to
picked up
episode
people.
1.
You do like Herbert.
I've
You
said
do-
it. I love
Do you want me to-
Herbert.
I can-
You know,
I can-
Eckler,
let
we
me-
can talk a little bit about
Herbert's
that.
really good.
Yeah,
So
but the coach is
We think they're
horrific.
great.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not. No, that team is ready to win, but they're just lacking a coach.
Well, they got Kellen Moore in, so they're bringing the offense up to average. But anyway, so
you have the
no,
Steelers and I
Kenny,
have the
does that go
Chargers.
up or
That's
down?
our difference.
so you obviously hold on. You obviously had the Jets winning the East.
Yes.
So I had the Bills winning the East.
I
So
had the Bills winning these as
So
well.
is everybody besides him Chiefs, Jags, Bengals, Bills?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I took Ravens, Jets, Dolphins. Anybody agree with that?
Ravens. I got Ravens,
I've got-
Chargers, Dolphins.
I've got Ravens, Chargers, Jets. What?
Oh
No
my
Dolphins?
God! What?
No, I don't have the Dolphins.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I might want to switch out that Chargers for the Dolphins. It's not.
Oh, I
And then-
would.
and
I'd
then-
do it
and
right
then-
now.
And then me and you would be very. We would be. Would that be
The Chargers,
identical?
I have a
Me and you would
question
be
mark by
identical.
it.
I
Who
believe.
didn't pick the Jets?
So I'm taking
Me,
the Fins.
because I have the Chargers.
So I'm taking the Fins.
I'm
gonna take
questionable
the Fins
on that
because
one.
of-
You picked the Jets,
I did.
and you picked the Jets, obviously. So why?
The
Why-
Chargers.
hold on.
The Chargers blew a 4 interception lead to the
team unity,
Jags last
team
year, and
unity,
I just
better
can't
coaching.
trust that.
Their head coach is a defensive-minded coach. Why would he do that?
I can't
Oh,
trust.
he
it.
didn't because he sucks.
I just
he
can't
needs
trust
to be
it.
fired.
I can't trust
Salah?
it. So
Slay?
No, the Chargers blew that.
Oh, yeah,
Jags,
yeah.
And he's a
see,
defensive-minded coach.
we're the Jags. I thought the Chargers.
and
would
So
be
they
the
brought in
Jags, so you
Kellen
can put
Moore
them
to
in there.
improve their offense. That wasn't the problem. The head coach is the problem.
Yeah, Sean. Who is that?
Kellen Moore. I don't know who the defensive coordinator is.
No, the head coach.
Brandon Staley.
Brandon Staley.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny's hated him.
Brandon
since-
Staley stayed too long is what
Kenny-
I
yeah.
call
So
him.
mine is mine difference.
And
is
we-
the
and we actually
Chargers-
expected to be fired
Chargers
last
versus
season.
the Jets, and I've got a question mark by the Chargers. I'm really
So I'm taking the
iffy on that,
Dolphins.
but I think the
So
Chargers.
you have the Ravens and Dolphins too?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very interesting that we all picked the same. You know, we didn't talk about this before
we
because.
didn't.
But now let's talk about a few teams that we all left out a little bit, and that's the key of it. So you're not thinking anything about the Broncos.
No.
Nobody. Hold
Steelers.
on. Nobody's thinking much about the Steelers except a guy that lived there
No,
for a minute.
I was on the
6 months.
Steelers.
But you're a
little bit.
fan. I mean,
winning season.
so
And they only improved.
yeah, they could be.
It was 8
Hold
and
on.
1.
No, and there could be 9-8, have a winning season, still not make the playoffs. That's kind of what I'm sliding with the Chargers. I
Well, I
think
put all 3 of them there. I put Ravens, Steelers, and I mean the Chargers just. I just can't do it because the.
I
Jags
did
game,
because-
that Jags game is just.
I'm all about the quarterback for the Chargers.
he's all about
And
the
all
QB.
3 of you,
All
all
about
3 of you are
Yeah.
correct.
Would you say that he
my
loves the
weakest
Phoenix?
point is
That's him.
my weakest point is the Steelers. You guys are definitely correct.
There's a
That's
lot weaker points than
No,
you
that's
have,
the one
man.
you could switch out. I mean, you could put in the Chargers or anything or the
His
Broncos.
shirts are getting weaker.
That's one. I did a gamble on that one. I was just
Well,
wanted
you
to throw
picked
the
it
Steel
because
City.
you live there and you've got somebody listening from that Steel City. But anyway, so
Well, I like the
Steelers,
too.
Chargers.
I'm gonna steal this win, Ayo.
But you were anti-Dolphins, period. You actually...
I'm not anti-Dolphins. I think the Dolphins could go 17-0. I mean, if they do it correctly. But I mean, they're just
I do
they
too.
can't
I do
though.
too.
They can't.
I
They
struggle-
can't.
You hear that? 17-0.
They can't with Mushhead.
Good,
I'm sorry.
good hop stop, good receiving core, but Thiago's defense will carry them.
Picked
in.
up
Even if
Jalen
they're coming in
Ramsey
last
and-
place, they'll come in.
Hey, listen, they got Chubb running back. I mean, you guys are going to pick all these Dolphins players in our
I just
fantasy.
picked off.
I've got the
No, hold on.
Dolphins.
I know, but I'm saying you're going to pick all these fantasy drafters. You know, tomorrow we do our
We're
draft.
just
our
doing that
players.
to piss you off.
No, but I'm saying
We're
is
taking all your
you're
picks.
only negative about the one player on the team.
Yeah, the quarterback.
So
the
real
weakest
quick,
point.
what I have wrote down is we have the exact same picks except for one, which is Steelers, Dolphins, and
He didn't have the
Chargers.
Jets.
I don't have the Jets.
Why
Mine's
is that?
Jets, Chargers. Mine's
that's
Jets.
So
Yeah,
why
that's
do you
what
like? Okay, that's sorry. That was the point I was getting to earlier. Sorry, I wasted some time. What was your difference on that? What made you
Don't
slide that
apologize.
way
Okay,
for my rude behavior?
I apologize for his rude behavior. Okay,
I do apologize for my rude behavior.
The Jets, I'm okay with the quarterback and everything that's going on there, but I don't think their offensive line is going to be as good.
I've said that too, but here's the deal.
I think their offensive line is going to hurt. Okay,
Sorry.
But everything is more talented than the Chargers. Though.
I'm not disagreeing. Okay, my point is you have who's their quarterback?
Minus the offensive
Hang on,
line.
who's their quarterback?
Aaron
Justin
Rodgers.
Herbert.
Okay, and he is
wait,
a
wait,
bitch
wait.
when he gets sacked. He gets up, he's throwing
Okay,
shit
he's
down.
just a bitch when he throws the
Okay,
football.
but I'm saying he's a bitch. He's going to get hit a
how many games
lot.
did they win last year?
He's
Real
going to
quick.
get hit a
Yeah, but
lot.
I
Hey,
think
real
they
quick,
won.
real quick.
Didn't they win?
I have
how
an
many-
opinion of the Chargers.
No,
real quick.
stop. We're
The
letting
stats
them-
of the
No, it's
Chargers.
fine.
You're a
Nobody-
stat guy.
God.
Keenan
Yeah,
Allen.
he got you
Keen-
chummed
Keenan-
up there,
Keen-
didn't
I
he?
roll. I roll.
Keenan Allen on the down. I think Eckler's on the down. Herbert, of course, he's great.
Timeout.
So
Okay,
you
go
got
ahead.
Johnson coming in.
Now he's trying to
Hold on.
dissuade us
Preston
from
didn't
his.
even get to finish his
No,
thought
he did
before
because
he
he's
jumped.
right about the eye roll. He is. He brought up his point, and he brought up the
My
offensive
point
line.
my point is when he gets fucking hit, he's going to be over there. Oh my God, I was going to score a touchdown, but I got hit because the
You talking
line
about
didn't
Aaron?
protect me.
Aaron?
Yes, he's a bitch.
Oh no, he's not going to do that. Have you watched Hard Knocks? He loves the system he's in.
Nobody watches Hard Knocks.
No,
I don't give a
he's
fuck about
he's-
Hard Knocks.
He's appreciative
I'm
of the new
watching
team.
what's happened
He was
with
eye
him
rolling the whole
every
time because
fuck-
his fucking franchise did
Are
not
you
ever give him
sure-
anything.
Are we sure that he's not part Weast?
Who? Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers with the eye roll and the I can't stay with a woman longer than 10 days.
I don't care about the woman thing. I'm just saying
We've had longer
when he-
relationships than you. Come on. I mean,
No, you haven't.
And him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying when he gets hit.
I agree. I
have that problem. That's the reason I went with Chargers over the Jets. Simply
Yeah, but if you- but if you-
quarterback.
but if you
because
see-
of the bitch factor
But
of
have you
Rodgers.
seen Coach stay too long on the sideline when every play goes wrong for the Chargers? He's sitting there. He's like,
Wait for it. Wait for it. He's coached Stay too long, and yet Kenny still believes in Coach Sealing.
what do you want? I mean,
no, I'm just saying. You come up with your
we'll talk
names
about that a
and-
little bit.
and
But
we'll-
anyway, but no, I stay too long.
That's the reason I went the Chargers. And like I said, they're questionable. I'm not saying that the Jets can't be there. I'm not saying that.
You know, the talent probably is pretty close. I like the Jets' defense a little better, and I like their coach a lot better, obviously.
But I don't like the Jets'
But
offensive line as good as
I
I
don't
do the Chargers.
either. I don't
and I
either.
think Rodgers will be a bitch about the whole thing.
I think you're.
I saw that
I think
last
he's.
year.
I think he's got more of a franchise issue and not a personal issue.
No, I think he's a bitch.
I don't know. I think he's going to try to play a part for about 8
He was
games.
only like that for like 2 or 3 years. I mean, where they were on the
The
downgrade,
last 2 or 3
they're not
years,
helping
he's been
him,
a bitch.
and they're
so
not
you
helping
go with
him.
the what is common and what is the latest thing
I
that
mean, when
he's
you
done.
look at it, you're like, I play for one
How
of the
long
biggest
has McCarthy
franchises in
been
NFL
at,
sports, and you
Dallas?
guys aren't doing
It's
anything
like,
to help
I
me.
haven't been in the
Okay.
argument.
I mean,
for a while.
like,
mean,
fuck.
it's
Weird.
it's
You haven't said shit.
crazy.
Crazy.
You asked my opinion. I was trying to give it.
I agree.
But hold on.
I mean,
How long?
I don't
how
agree with
long-
your opinion,
I'm
but I
done.
like
How
it.
long's McCarthy been with the?
No, it was a joke because I was.
How long's McCarthy been with the Cowboys? 3 years now.
Oh, yeah.
Four?
This
Three,
is his
four?
third or fourth.
Aaron was eye rolling with him too.
I know, but at least those two got along and they understood each other.
You don't like LaFraud?
I never liked the.
Oh,
You
okay.
and I know we don't like Coach Cute Time.
Is he not in the playoffs? Oh, we did the AFC.
Would you take?
Bum, bum, bum.
Would you
NFC
take? Would
coming
you take
next.
McVay or LaFraud?
I'm just going to wait till
McVay.
the last, and I'm just going to agree with every team you all say, whether I do
No,
or
it's a
not.
good argument. I like it because I like the offensive line because I don't like that. I think it's their weakest spot. But
It is.
The Chargers overall, I really have this feeling that
I got a feeling.
It's just they all know it's the end. I mean, that could be the first coach fired mid-season.
It could be. It really could be.
That should be an odds.
Who's the Cardinals coach?
Oh, he just
No,
started.
he just
Yeah,
started.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know if what's his face.
They're
was
on
there.
the
I was
meet.
like,
They're-
he's canned mid-season for sure.
We'll talk about
I didn't know he
NFC
got
in a
fired
minute.
yet.
No,
Okay.
yeah. That's
Chargers-
Cliff. That's Cliff.
Yeah, yeah.
Chargers
Cliff-
coach McCarthy's always on. The
I didn't know
hot
if he
seat.
got fired yet, but
Kingsbury, yeah, he got
okay.
canned.
Yeah, he's
He's
gone.
an analyst in the
That's what I was
USC.
saying. That's
He's
the
gone.
number one. I was like,
He's an
done.
analyst where?
Say.
USC, Lincoln Riley.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Kiffin
yeah.
started with him this season. That's why that high-powered offense was supposed to succeed. This is
All right.
what's getting Caleb.
So
Williams
really,
ready for
there
the
wasn't
NFL.
much difference on that. Let's move on to the NFC.
Sean,
Let's hear your NFC picks.
All right, let me start off with the 49ers. Brock Purdy, baby.
We knew that was going to be it. Yes.
Eagles, of course. I took the Lions because I have them winning the NFC North. New Orleans because I have them winning the South.
Okay. Time out. I totally agree with all
let him
those.
finish, let him
Hold on.
finish.
That was
No,
the winners. That was the winners.
I totally
had
agree with
four.
those. Does anybody not agree with those 4 picks?
I've got
No,
those.
we've all
yes,
gone.
I've got those.
Okay.
So
Everybody's
Kevin,
got those.
That which
All right, now here's where it gets sketchy because I
got one,
My
you
last
got-
one. Well, my last one is
My last
it's-
one's iffy on me.
So I
but
put Cowboys in because we know they're
Yeah,
going to make it.
okay,
Does
I got
anyone
them.
not have Cowboys?
I have Cowboys.
We all have Cowboys.
They're not the last one in either. but
No, no,
anyway.
no.
Does everyone have
I
Cowboys?
don't-
Does everyone
I
have
don't
Cowboys?
talk
about his last
I'm
one.
saying-
Oh,
Does
I'm
everyone have
saying-
Cowboys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Actually,
so
actually,
cool.
You
because-
do not.
No, we do. We all
Oh,
do.
I
We all
did.
do.
I did the 4 and then I did the 3.
Right,
Now,
next.
now pick the
This
other
is a
obvious
nail
thing to
biter.
pick. Because you got one more, maybe more obvious.
The Vikings.
I do.
I have them.
I knew it.
You got the Bears?
I do.
Oh.
Yeah, because remember he's got the
cute
Bears.
time laugh.
He's got the Bears
right, so
winning
Kenny's
or
got Bears.
No,
second.
second.
And then
Okay.
what's your last?
Seahawks. Now, it was a throw up between the Seahawks and the Commanders, and I think with the
Does anyone have
competition-
Seahawks?
No.
See, I have them finishing
You do?
number 2.
No.
Do you have Seahawks?
No.
I got Rams and.
Does anybody have Rams?
No, I have the Rams, and then you guys have Vikings.
I do not have Vikings.
No, we do, but it's whatever.
No one
your
have the
different ones.
Giants?
I have the Giants.
See,
Yeah.
that's
my
that
last
was the thing. I
team.
wanted
My
to
last
put the
team is
Giants
the
in there,
Giants.
but
Mine's
then
the
I'd have to
Rams.
put the Commanders.
I have
Then the
I have
Giants
everything
in.
Sean has except
Because
he has
the way my picks
whatever
are,
he
I've got
said.
Commanders
and I have
over
the Giants,
Giants.
over what did he say is what did you say?
Seahawks.
Seahawks. Yeah, I
no
have
one
the
has the
Giants.
Bears?
No,
I
that's
do
our
not.
only just
No,
our Vikings.
everybody's got
It was a
Bears
joke.
last.
I
Oh,
took them.
oh.
I did take them as a.
Well,
as-
It's
Because
peer pressure.
know-
We all have.
know
No,
you're
no.
The
terrible
Bears
at
was a
jokes,
joke
so-
thing.
no, I took them as last one in. I did. I think they're going to be better. I mean, I do because I don't like anybody out of
Well,
the South.
Justin Fields is your MVP.
I don't. No, I don't. I did not say that. I don't like anybody out of the
Better than
South.
Hurts.
Didn't say that either.
He did say that.
Baker
Whatever.
Mayfield, Offensive Comeback Player of the Year. Fucking Justin Fields, MVP.
Hey, what happens if you trade
Dylan
Mike
Gabriel,
Evans?
Heisman.
I said invited to the Heisman.
What happens if you trade Mike Evans? I saw that was on the.
Oh, is that a possibility?
Yeah, I saw.
So you have the Giants though?
I did. I took.
I have the Giants also. That's
I
the
took
only
the-
team
I took the-
Sean
I-
didn't name
I took
that I
the-
had.
Well, and that's because I've got
Really?
the Commanders over the
I
Giants.
took.
I know.
I took the I took the Cowboys and Giants. I took 3 out of the East.
I think I took 2, 3. Yeah.
Well, no, I took none out of the West. I took none out of the
Out of the
South.
West.
No, I meant like no
And
other ones
after the
besides
winner.
the
At
winner.
49. Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
sorry.
it was 1-1, and I took 3 out of the East, and I took 2 out of the North. I couldn't put anybody.
Here you go, son.
I didn't like Seattle at
I
all.
did too. I
It's
got
weird,
I got
that-
Eagles, Cowboys, and Giants out of the East.
I couldn't, but if I put the Giants in, which I wanted to do, I'd have to move the Giants Commanders
Oh, I know, because you picked the Commanders above
the
the
Giants, and I
yes.
don't know that the
Fool.
Commanders are.
He's a fool for it. But I do.
You're a big Dayball fan.
I am,
And I'm fine with Dayball.
and I like
It's
the Waller
his
pickup.
quarterback.
No,
It's his quarterback.
listen,
that kills me.
I like the Waller pickup from the Raiders. Tight end, another.
Oh, no, I saw. Yeah, no, that was
Another
good. They must have
avenue,
picked up. They picked
another avenue for Saquon Barkley. Stayed healthy, I think, last year, if I remember
did.
correctly.
He did
So
the
he's
first
coming
season,
back.
yes.
Daniel
Yes.
Jones, not the greatest, but
Serviceable.
he's gotten better at mistakes. That was his problem.
Yeah, the Ghost didn't tackle him this season.
and Wink Martindale's the defensive coordinator. I love that guy.
You know, and I still think
I think
that
he
Wink
did.
Martindale was a game show host.
I think that was
Art Linkletter.
Wink. Or was it?
It was
Art
Wink-
Art
Art,
Yeah, it
Linkletter.
was Art Linkletter.
Wasn't there a
we
wink, though?
said that in the first.
Okay, there was a wink.
Very
though.
first episode.
But anyway, I like the defensive coordinator. I love that guy. He came from the Ravens. At their highlight, he's an older guy, old school. The team's tough. Giants are going to make the playoffs. I'd be real surprised if they didn't.
Quick cigarette there.
Real quick, I do want to also say, what is the worst team or the worst division in the NFC? Would you guys?
In
Can
the
we,
NFC or the AFC?
the NFC.
South.
In NFC, it's a cross between the South and the West.
Yeah, because we didn't pick either one, but I think I do.
South. I think the South is the weakest.
Listen,
South's
it
the
is.
weakest.
It is because
Yeah.
everybody is rebuilding.
In
there.
the West, do you think the West? You don't think the East is one of the shittiest?
No.
You've got 3 teams coming from there.
Yeah.
Yes, I do too.
Can you
That
go,
is ballsy
can you go
as
drown
fuck.
yourself?
Why would you say that?
Just
You
go
think
put your
the
head-
West,
just go
though?
Draw a bath. And
I
put
didn't
your
say it was
head
the worst. I said the South. West is second last.
Yo,
The-
South, I agree.
You
with that.
are banking on the Rams, and if you've looked at any news
or
lately,
the Seahawks.
Hold on.
Or I mean,
no,
yeah,
they're,
just
they're
Seahawks. Yeah,
you know Dave Canales. He's a new offensive coordinator at
I'm with you on that, Sean.
at
by the way.
Tampa.
Seahawks. I mean, Seahawks, Rams.
They're going to
49ers
drop off.
are all good.
They're going to drop off. Seahawks will drop off. Quarterback coach has left. Gino's best year. Canales is offensive coordinator.
Wait for
Tampa
Kenny to
Bay.
say that Brock Purdy shows his true colors.
But the
No,
East-
they're loaded everywhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but
I
anyone
mean-
can fit in that scheme. We've heard
Yeah.
this a million times. But the East,
Except
I
for
mean,
Trey Lance.
the East is pretty bad to pick 3 fucking teams from the East. I'm like, God
Eagles,
damn.
Cowboys, and Giants.
Why?
Yeah.
I
3
think
teams
that's-
made it last
That's,
season.
yeah, no shit, and that's the best conference. I mean, 3 teams did
That's
make it.
tough,
That's a
the
good
strongest
stat.
conference.
Giants,
Actually,
boys.
They all made it in.
was
Yeah.
hold on. It was
They-
almost 4 teams.
What a revelation! We picked 3
I don't know
out
how
of the
the-
East.
how did the Giants make it?
Stop.
I
It
still
was
don't-
almost 4 teams, but
And they also beat the Vikings. which is
Riviera
not
messed
a-
up
a
and started
stat we
winning.
need
The
to talk
Commanders,
about.
Yes.
no, the
Not a
Commanders.
stat we need to talk about.
The command. Why?
The Commanders
Rivera
almost
made the playoffs
made
last
it.
year.
If the coach wouldn't have fucked up, they would have made it.
Rivera
Period.
was,
That'd have
Rivera
been all
was not
4.
paying
I don't
attention.
trust it. I don't trust it.
My name's Zach.
I don't trust
know
the East.
NFL.
I just don't trust the East.
When was the last
You
time?
don't trust the East. They're gonna
Eagles,
get
Cowboys, Giants, and Redskins.
They're gonna get
Eagles,
more.
Are you
Cowboys. I got
saying
Eagles,
3
Cowboys.
SEC teams?
The next
can't
two,
get
I'm
in the
just like-
Final
Hey,
Four?
and you picked the Commanders, and I don't think that's a horrible pick.
No.
I just don't think they're going to get there. I think they're going to be improved.
No,
don't
I
think they're gonna
didn't
get there.
pick them to go to the playoffs. I just picked them to
No,
be
you.
above
It
the
was
Giants.
it was a switch. I understand that,
And that's a 50-50.
And
That's a
obviously,
coin
I
toss.
picked the Bears. Honestly, if I was to go back, I would probably pick.
You want to go back in time and
I'm not
and repick
because
the Vikings
I,
above the Bears?
no, I don't. I just
He
man,
does.
I don't.
You can hear it in his voice. He really does.
I don't like the Vikings at all. Something about that just is trending down for me, and I don't know what it
It
is.
will be next season, but not this season.
I don't think this season will be. I think that.
Well,
I think,
Kirk has
Hey,
done
we'll talk
this
about it.
season, correct?
Yes, he could be a free agent or get cut.
They'll
Yeah.
sign him to a 1-year friendly.
He's the new Jay Cutler.
That's my opinion.
Oh, he's better. than
He's
Jay.
never. He's nowhere even near
he's
Jay
just
Cutler.
like Jay. He
you
is
kept
Jay.
saying that
He's
last
Jay.
night.
Look at Dak.
you
I
said
could
that
be
too.
wrong.
Look at
and
Dak.
please.
Dak Prescott and his stats are pretty similar.
Dak Prescott has got one of the best stats as far as everything he's done for the Cowboys.
Well, so does
It-
the. So
and
does Kirk.
so does Kirk.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're pretty resembling.
But what I'm
Yeah.
saying
They
is
resemble.
both.
Resemble.
Yes,
I think
Monday nights and Sunday
Kirk
playoff
was
games.
a
They
top
just
playoff.
really
Yeah,
can't capitalize.
they stubbed their toe.
I believe Kurt was a top 10 quarterback, and Dak was a top 15.
No,
No, their stats are pretty similar.
their
Last-
stats are.
last-
Oh, you talking about like last year? Like
Oh,
yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
But Dak missed 4
got
games
Justin
because
Jefferson.
of broken thumb.
I got it.
And
I
he was
got
still
it.
right
I
with.
got it, but what I'm saying is that's how it ended.
He missed a couple.
I'm talking overall
4.
career in the NFL. They're very comparable.
Yes,
their stats
career.
are very comparable.
Career.
Yeah.
I think Dak is actually better than Cousins in the career stats.
Well,
That's
no,
hard.
I
That's
think
hard. That's
I think
very
Cousins is a
hard.
better
I
game
mean,
manager because we saw that playoff.
He just can't manage a game on a Monday or a playoff game. And
Neither can
fucking
Dak. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So what's your
I
leg
don't
to
know.
stand on?
Yeah,
Interesting
I know.
note.
They're very similar.
Hey, well, so you like Jefferson or CeeDee Lamb, or you think they're pretty
Jefferson,
comparable?
100%. Jefferson,
Jefferson's
he's
better.
generational. He's electric. He's
Jefferson's
elite.
better than CD.
I'm asking
in my
another
opinion.
question:
Can you
is
see my eyes rolling?
what is their differential though between them? Do you think it's far or pretty close?
It's fairly close.
There's a couple, maybe one receiver I'd put in between them.
Whatever, but you think they were close.
Yeah,
1 to
I
5.
put Jamar
I would
over
say
CD.
if you stick
Yeah, but I'm-
CD on
he's
another
just asking
team,
if they're close.
Who makes that
Yes,
quarterback
they're
I mean, maybe Tyreek goes
We
above
make
CD
that
too.
one.
I would take Tyreek over
Hold
CD.
on, now,
I was-
now,
yeah.
now to back up. Now look at Hawkinson, who's been great for the Vikings. He's the highest paid tight end now. Just signed a contract last week. What tight end besides Schultz? I mean, what do you compare them from Vikings to Cowboys?
Hawkins is like number 3.
compared to Schultz. We're talking.
Oh, Hawkinson's 1. Sorry.
And Schultz is how far down though?
Oh,
A ways.
Yeah, a little ways.
Is
yeah.
he even there? No, I think he went somewhere else. Where did Schultz go? Commanders,
He
maybe.
wasn't good last year. He didn't play like he was supposed to.
Are you
sucked.
sure when the Jaguars?
Okay, so do you see where I'm going with this scenario?
They have a better core.
They have a better offensive skill players at Minnesota than they did.
But Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott as your running backs, I'm like, God.
They had
Ezekiel
Dalvin
Elliott.
Cook. He had Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
Stop.
I mean, but he had a double. I mean, both of them are really good.
Oh.
Ezekiel sucks ass. I'm sorry. I'll say that right now. Ezekiel is fucking horrible.
Me and Kenny
He's
back
a
in the day,
2-yard
whether he
gain.
wants to agree with this or not, when they both were there, Ezekiel and Dak getting close to their contracts, we
Here it is,
always said,
Texans.
let's take Ezekiel and get rid of Dak. And they
I said
Well,
the
now hold
opposite.
on. Now,
I said the opposite.
No, the only
We
reason
said
I
that.
said that. Would you let me finish?
Yes, finish.
The only reason I said that is because the amount of money that you have to contribute to a running back versus a quarterback is much
huge.
cheaper.
I can
to
see
go for a
that.
running back.
If
Yes.
you're going financially,
Schultz is in Houston.
Oh,
now.
Houston, sorry.
Yeah.
yeah. If you're going money wise,
I knew there
yes.
was
Who's
a
their
shitty
tight
team.
end now? Who's their tight end now?
Not Hawkinson. See my point? Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Dallas.
Kittle and Kelsey, I'd put above Hawkinson. Or they're the
Hey,
top 3.
we're comparing.
Yeah.
Now, hold on.
And
We're
Gilbert,
comparing
Gilbert,
Cousins to
Gilbert.
Dak.
No,
That's the
you
only
were talking about
comparison.
tight ends a while ago. That's what I was
Gilbert,
I was
whatever his
finishing
name,
on that
Gilbert.
We
note.
were
Yeah.
comparing
Yeah.
team tight end to team tight end. You know, I'm just telling you, Cousins has had the luxury
You
of
got
having better
Ferguson,
offensive skilled
Peterson.
players,
Of course.
Schnoodler.
and even their line's not
I'm
bad.
gonna
But,
say,
I mean, a lot of-
Minnesota's
but-
line is not far
Hey,
off.
and let's-
I'm not.
let's-
Here's my deal, though. Here's my deal. I think Cousins is smarter than Dak. I think Cousins has a.
Have you seen a team with the funniest names?
I also think
Fan.
there's a lot of people that think that CD's better
Fan-
than Jefferson, but he just doesn't
Hendershot,
have the quarterback.
Keenan, Schoonmaker.
No,
I wouldn't agree with that.
No.
I mean,
But I
there's
like
a lot of
CD.
people that think that. I mean, they think CD's
I
going to
don't
be
agree with
elite.
it
I
either.
mean, he already is semi-elite. I mean, he's good.
No, I'm just saying. I think overall the stats when they prove it, they're almost equal, and obviously that Dak has been hurt. Kirk Cousins has had better people around him than Dak has overall. Now, offensive line, that could be different. Coaching, not real sure. I think Cousins has done better since their coaches came. What is his name? I can see his face.
I can too.
Yeah.
Young guy. He looks younger than the
Who's the
quarterback.
Minnesota coach? Why can't I think of his name? I like him, actually.
I do too.
I did pick him third,
I'm
because
going
I think they're
right.
going to back off a little bit. Chris, not Chris. Anyway,
I'm going
Uh,
right. It's,
I'm just
it's
saying-
a real easy name.
but I think coaching has been a problem for Dallas. Now, I'm just going to throw this out here real quick.
I think
I'm gonna-
Cousins smarter
This,
than Dak.
Sean, what
Or
what
Dak.
time? Hey, what? Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin
yes.
O'Connell. Yes.
What
that's
time
it.
are we at the podcast right now?
27.
Okay, we're at 27 minutes. And remember 27 minutes that Kenny Weiss says that I honestly think with Kellen Moore gone that Dak is going to look night and day as a quarterback next year or this year. I'm just saying it. That's my prediction.
You may be right. I'm just saying. I don't.
fell asleep again. What happened?
I don't
I'm just saying.
talking.
I'm just saying.
I think that was the
Cousins
inhibitor.
has it
Listen,
more here than Dak.
But
does.
I'm saying there's a reason why your offensive coordinator for a team that's made the playoffs X amount of years. No, I mean, how long has Dallas? Dallas hasn't missed the playoffs since Dak got hurt.
Yeah, but Dak
they're in
is
a
only
shit division.
Dak
But the
is
Giants has gotten better, and you
And
got
the Eagles.
Jalen Hurts. I
No,
mean, MVP.
no, but I mean, the
I'm just saying, Dak.
Kenny, you need to leave
Screws
Jalen
up
Hurts
the
out your
playoffs.
mouth.
I just said, but anyway. So what?
keep Jalen Hurts
No.
out your mouth.
But what I'm
Keep
saying is,
Jalen Hurts' name out your damn
you're
mouth.
going to see improved quarterback play from him this year. I really believe that. I think Kellen Moore was an
I
inhibitor.
don't have a problem with his
We'll do
quarterback
that.
play
27
until
minutes.
it
Did
is
anyone
a.
write that down? Like,
But Mike
a
McCartney
critical-
inherited him, and he had to keep him.
I know.
There's a reason he left. That's my point. And
My-
that's why I think the Chargers are going to fail. Fail-ish. They're too talented to fail totally, but they'll be 9, 8, 9 games.
Kellen had to leave because he's a terrible stand-in.
They got rid of him.
Like, he really wasn't.
It's kind of like one of them deals. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and need
Oh no,
you
I
to
know they
find
got
another
rid. I know
team
they got rid of. I know they got.
so
rid
we
of
don't
him.
fire you. And then Brandon Staley's like, I
Didn't
need a
we have
big-name
didn't-
offensive
did
coordinator.
we not have a conversation about the fact that they weren't letting him call plays?
He always called the plays.
Kellen
He was
Moore?
the play. Yes.
Is that what it was?
100% play caller.
We need to go back and listen.
100%.
I think
I'm
we
a,
might have had a conversation about whether
we
he was
might have,
gonna
but
do
I
it.
agree that he's 100% play caller.
Mike McCarthy, the only thing he calls is where's dinner's at with Jerry.
He
That-
calls for
I
hot
agree
dogs.
with that shit.
What steakhouse?
Him
Let's
and
do it,
Andy
boy.
Reid call for hot dogs from the stands. Give me 4 dogs.
Yeah, but the difference is Andy Reid wins fucking games because of his coaching and his play calling.
And
Period.
Mahomes. But anyway.
Mahomes and Kelsey helps a lot.
Yeah, no, but they drafted him. But anyway.
Okay,
Kelsey
hang on.
or
You're
Mahomes
Mahomes
is
and Kelsey,
generational,
but
you
they
would
had
say?
Tyreek Hill, and they were going to lose last year because they lost him to the Dolphins.
I don't think anybody said they were going to lose last
But
year.
they got Juju Smith-Schuster.
No, there was,
I-
there was,
I'm
there was
get-
speculation that the Chiefs
That he
weren't-
wouldn't make the playoffs? I mean,
No,
no
that
one
the
said
Chiefs
that.
No,
weren't
the-
going to go deep in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, yes.
No,
you can
I-
say all this shit. Jerry Reid is.
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid. Yeah, sorry.
Got Jerry on
Jerry
the
Jones.
mind.
I was talking about Jerry. Yeah,
Jerry Reid.
Jerry World.
yeah, Jerry World. Andy
He's
Reid.
found now, loaded up and trucker. They gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Eastbound and watch old man run.
Andy Reid
Yeah.
is a he is a great offensive mind. Period.
Agreed. He's the best
I mean,
coach.
you were on Lincoln Riley. You named your son after
Kenny-
him, and,
I
and you're
did-
giving
wait,
me
I
shit
did-
because
I
it's
did-
the wrong name.
I did-
I will give
Give him
Kenny
shit.
credit. Very rare I do
Remember
this.
that
He's
Jerry
listening. He's
Reid was
like,
an offensive
credit.
guru
Not
because he
talking.
stole
Ready?
Jerry Reid, fuck
because
off.
he stole what's his nuts' playbook.
Ready?
Before
Yeah.
Andy Reid even went to
Fuck off.
the Chiefs,
That
and
was on
Belichick was the top
Waterboy.
of the
Yes.
top of the bout. He always said Andy Reid is the best coach in the
When he was at
NFL.
the Eagles.
Yeah,
I called that. Me.
Hey.
That's my line.
Which
Andy
I-
Reid-
which-
Andy Reid is
I
the
think
best.
Andy Reid is the best. Everybody's all
Which,
on
speaking of the
Belichick.
Eagles getting rid of
Belichick.
of good coaches, I think Pedersen's
enemy.
awesome.
Who?
Pedersen,
Peterson?
yeah, is it not Pedersen?
I'm gonna let that.
Okay,
I'm gonna
hang
let that
on.
one
No, you
slide.
all let that
Nobody-
slide,
Doug-
and
Doug
you all
Pedersen?
fucked
Is
me
it
No,
not?
over.
I let it slide.
It's a
Nobody
D, it's not a
caught what
T.
you said.
It's Peter.
Oh,
Not
is it?
like Pete. It's
What's a
Peter.
D? Yeah,
Peter.
yeah, okay,
Peter.
Peterson.
Is
yeah.
it like Penix?
I love Phoenix.
I like him too. I like him too. But, I mean, I'm not even going to get into it.
What? He won
I-
a Super Bowl with fucking Foles.
I think
and he's
that...
about to win one with fucking touchdown
Is it Har-
Jesus, which is
Har-
crazy.
Is it Harry Roseman that's the GM for the Eagles? That guy is the shit. I don't give a shit what he... I mean, their defense they're building. They've traded shit.
Who?
They've moved up.
Who?
I think it's Harry Roseman.
What team?
Eagles GM. I think that's his name. Could be wrong. Totally could be wrong. Whoever the GM is, though, is the shit. It's not Doug Peterson.
Howie Roseman.
There we go. Harry Roseman. So that guy is the shit.
down on the Kenny's
Doug Pearson is the head coach of the Jags.
No, we're talking about when he won a Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Harry Roseman's been there. He's
Gotcha,
still
gotcha,
there.
gotcha, gotcha.
They're still winning. They made a Super Bowl last year without
Gotcha.
Doug Peterson.
I thought you were kind of confused about what I was talking about.
Not at all. I know who
Okay.
Doug Peterson is. Yeah, he's at the Jags. He's got a quarterback through 4 interceptions and
Still
I don't know.
won.
Yeah.
Still won, yeah. That was
Somehow.
amazing.
That was against the Chargers, though.
That Chargers coach that somehow didn't get fired.
There you go.
I might
And
have
I
said,
got
I
them.
might have,
I got them in.
I might have said that last year though.
Hey, can we do one thing before we? I know that we're getting close. Probably.
Yeah, we're
to
all
mi-
done.
To,
We're
to
going
moving
down
on from the
that.
NFL, but I do have to over under. I mean, I don't know how long is McCarthy going to stay at the Cowboys?
Well,
Years. I mean, how many
2
years
seasons?
he got? 2 seasons? That is bold. I'm like,
you mean like that's too long?
yes. No, that's too short. That's too short. That's too short.
Oh, it's going to be a long time.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yes.
I mean, God, what's his face was there forever and was ass.
Oh, Garrett.
and
Garrett.
and who would you take, Garrett or?
McCartney.
I would
I'd take
too,
McCarthy.
and I think
McCarthy.
he's going to be there a long time.
think we
These
said
boys
that
are
maybe.
in for a treat. That whole
Coach
Dak
Smiles.
McCarthy
Was it
combo-
Coach Smiles? What did we call Garrett? Every
Douche,
time they'd fumble, he
loser.
just Coach
Like-
Flat. It was
Coach
Coach
Flat.
Flat.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
They'd
yeah.
fumble a ball and they'd
So-
run to the end zone. He's like, "Let's go, boys."
No, Tony Romo. It's a 4th and 6. Throws a pass, and it's only 1 yard, and they go out of bounds. And he's just like, sees it on the line. Let's go, boys. Let's get it.
Where's he at right now?
Is he at
Oh,
the
he's
Giants?
on TV. Hidden.
Yeah, he's an analyst
yeah.
somewhere.
He was at the Giants for a bit, though.
Well, yeah, what's his
Offensive
nuts picked
coordinator,
him
yeah.
up as the offensive
Yeah,
coordinator.
but that
we all
was,
knew that was a
but
bad
Dayball,
idea.
once he got it, he's like, "We'll see you." That was the coach before.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We all knew it was a bad idea, so we knew it was going to...
Some random special.
Dayball's on the
coach.
come up, too. He's a good coach.
Oh, he's on the come-uppance.
Yeah, he is. He is.
He is.
That's why I got the Giants in the
I
playoffs.
think Daniel Jones is on the come down, though. And you guys signed him for a lot. That's why I didn't pick that
I don't
team.
think so. Do you think 4 years, 40 million, or 4 years,
Daniel
160
Jones?
million?
I never
Oh,
thought in my life that on this podcast we'd have a
Well,
conversation
the problem
about
is you
Daniel
want to pay
Jones
Daniel
being,
Jones,
like-
but you don't want to pay Saquon Barkley.
Well, he got paid for 1 year.
Finally. But,
But
that's
listen,
what
a
I'm saying.
quarterback making $40 million a year in the NFL is pretty cheap. He did have a winning record.
How many full or close full seasons has Saquon played?
One.
I mean, when
think it
he's
was last year.
when he's electric and generational, he's really good.
Never
But
said-
it's
he
very,
said
but
he-
it's very rare that
but
he
He's
is.
already
But no,
beat
here's the deal.
Zion in full
You
season
cannot
play.
lean on a running back as hard as that and expect he gets hit every fucking play because he carries the ball for the team every fucking play.
We'll see who drafts
Well,
him
he just
tomorrow.
went F-word.
It's easy.
Oh, sorry. He carries the ball every play, and they lean on him
Creston's
every
emotion
play.
just came out.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I mean, they run him hard. They ran him hard in his early years before they had anything. What
Daniel
is,
Jones.
I'm hard right now.
but I mean,
When's
you
the
got-
last time that? Oh,
But look what Isaiah Pacheco did last year. Rookie. Nobody
Pacheco?
knows him. Is
Pacheco?
it Pacheco?
I drafted him in my
He did
league.
great.
I drafted him in my league.
Yeah, he's not making
Well,
that.
because
that
because
12,
because,
$14 million
because
that they
He's still a rookie kid,
McKinnon,
isn't he?
McKinnon, it's a
No, he's
split,
rookie.
but it's
I
a
just
split.
said that. He's
McKinnon
still
looks
on
a
the
little
rookie
bit
contract.
better,
Yeah.
and it's a thing. McKinnon looks a little bit better.
What did stats say last year? Did McKinnon
He looks
do
like
better?
a better running back. I don't know about the stats.
What's he make? He don't make no.
He's probably cheaper. That's probably why
That's my point.
Yeah, I didn't say
you don't
Pacheco.
need a
I
running
didn't- No,
back.
Pacheco, I drafted him.
That's
I
why
think he's
every
good.
owner in the
But
NFL
McKinnon's a little bit
it's why-
better.
Stats.
No, it's why every NFL owner is not going to pay these. They're going to take him on the cheap as a rookie, run the shit out
Beat
of
the
them.
shit out of him, and
And
then
if
get
they're
rid
really
of him.
good,
Yeah.
they'll do the franchise tag, or they'll sign him to something cheap for 2 years. I mean,
Or go
Jerry
get-
is the only one that signs big. I mean, Zeke. Who else has signed that big? I'm sure there's some, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, Ezekiel just reminds.
Zeke was. I'm
Well,
sorry.
Christopher McCaffrey hasn't got something like.
We can't include the
Has he never got
Packers
something like
because
that?
they
Is
don't
he
sign
considered a
backs.
running back though? I always consider him like a
Everything.
H back, but
Wait,
whatever.
don't the
everything.
Lions? Don't they do big?
But he can't still.
They
He
do
can't.
contracts for their running. No,
Not big because they just
Speaking
got
of
rid
fantasy, you know,
Hey,
Christian
got rid of
McCaffrey is
Swift.
going
Didn't
like top
Swift-
5 everywhere.
Yeah, I would
Swift
never
on the
take him.
Eagles.
I never get that. Yeah, I would never draft him.
Well, hey,
never.
is that wasn't the Lions' second running back Swift, and they traded him to the Eagles?
Let him go to the
They're
Eagles.
their
Let him
number,
go to-
Traded him.
he's their
Not
number.
traded.
He's their number one. But
And
he
they let him go.
But he was hurt because Jamal did so well, and then they got
They
rid
drafted
of.
the
They
kid.
got rid of
They
both
drafted
of them.
Jabari.
They
And
got
They
rid of both.
and they drafted the kid from Alabama.
They-
What's his
Jabari.
name?
Jameer
Jabari?
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
And then
Jabari
they
Strong.
picked
Jameer
and then they,
Gibbs.
Jameer.
Alabama.
Their two running backs were
Fucking
Swift
sorry. I
and
don't know
Jamal.
people's names.
Jamal did 10 times better than Swift. Swift's been hurt every year, so they were like, "Fuck you, Swift, get bent." And then Jamal, which I thought they would sign again, they're like, "No, we're going to sign Montgomery."
Nobody wanted to sign.
So
Dalvin
that was
Cook.
going to be the running back tandem. But what happened is when the draft came around, they picked up Gibbs, and then they were like, "Sorry,
And-
Jamal, you got to
and
go
hey,
too."
that
But
was-
Jamal with Alvin Kamara, that could be a sleeper pickup in fantasy too, like late 6, 7 rounds.
That's why I have the Saints number one. I think we all. Have
Well, I
the
mean,
Saints
everyone
number
is thinking Alvin
Really,
Kamara, Alvin
number
Kamara,
one
but I mean,
because it's a
like
weak division.
Jamal might not be bad.
Hey, listen, I like Derek Carr there. I like the defense for the Saints, and you're right about the running back.
I
The
like
running backs are
Jamal.
gonna be good.
I think Jamal's good.
Yeah.
I can't believe they got rid of him.
I don't really know their
He tied a
offensive line.
record
I
with
probably
Barry
should do that.
Sanders. I mean, I just don't. I thought it was weird to get rid of him, but he was just.
Yeah, but what was that?
He was
record?
looking for, like, kind of-
Was it kind of a dorky record though? I mean, was it really something special?
Hey, he tied the touchdown record. I mean, that's kind of cool. I mean, no one's done it in Lions history. Not like there's a lot of
Seen the
talent
Lions?
there. Yeah, it's like.
Barry Sanders was the talent. The talent. I mean, I remember watching.
Who's the one before him? You had Barry Sanders, and who's
I don't know.
didn't our guy play for him?
the Bosworth?
No, Sims. Who'd Sims play for?
He did. He got hurt
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
but
it's like he played for them,
Yeah,
too.
it was all injury. Both our OU guys.
They
had
love
some-
okay fucking running backs.
Yeah.
Very okay.
No, Barry Sanders is the best I've ever seen.
I thought the Montgomery. That's the only thing. It's not about signing Gibbs. I thought it was weird to pick up Montgomery and get rid of Jamal. I would have kept Gibbs and Jamal, but they want someone that's a veteran that's huge that can just.
Who are you
run
talking
up
about? You talking about Saints?
the Lions.
No, they took the rookie.
Yeah, but they signed Montgomery and then got rid of Jamal.
Oh, is it Scotty? What's his first name?
Derek Montgomery,
Shit, I don't remember.
huh?
David.
David
From the
Yeah.
from the Bears.
Yeah.
Formerly of the Bears.
So they signed him,
Iowa
got
State
rid of
running
Jamal,
back.
and then picked up the rookie. But in my opinion,
cheap and cheap though.
He
I
was
would've
at
kept the
Iowa State-
rookie.
He was
Shit,
that
I know.
Iowa State running back that ran all over.
he's got nowhere to go.
He
He's got nowhere to go.
That's right.
It's like you
yes.
think about Dalvin
But he's
Cook,
pretty old.
All
What do
these
you think?
people
And
with
then he
these
fell for,
contracts.
he used to fall forward for like 8 yards.
So did DeMarco Murray.
Don't you think about
No,
like
he fell forward for 3 yards.
in hindsight though, all these running backs that are like looking for money. I mean, the Lions signed quick on Montgomery before all this running back shit came out. It's like
Hey,
you could have got Dalvin Cook.
Listen,
you could have got. I mean,
they
there's a lot.
They
of
got
people.
Malcolm Rodriguez from OSU. a local guy, and they got him in the 6th or 7th round, and he started for them. Whatever they're doing in Detroit is not just about the coach. They're building a team the right way because they're finding the spots that you got to pay cheap. And you think about it soon, Goff is going to get ready to come off the books.
And you still picked him number 3.
Who?
Lions.
What do you mean? I'm winning.
He picked him 1.
I'm winning the
did he?
division.
Yeah.
Oh, the Bears are number 2. That's what
He
it
just
was.
picked Vikings 3, which is weird.
He overpicked on the Bears.
But I like, honestly, I like the Packers. I don't like the fraud, but I like Love. I think Love's going to have a good year. Okay year. How about
That's a
that?
gamble, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really big
He's
gamble.
not going to be the liability. Their coaching is a liability. You're going to see a big changeover in that organization.
But
too.
see that.
I mean, he's got lack of receivers, and stuff like that. You can't blame the coach.
Oh,
I mean,
come on. I mean, LaFrance had
All
Aaron
the receivers
Rodgers.
left.
He's a Hall of Famer. He's good. No matter what we want to talk about, his eye rolling or whatever, he's the top 3 quarterback last 5 years in the NFL. He's won MVPs.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm saying the
Top
last.
3?
Top 2.
Okay. What's that?
Can you read?
40?
That's where we're at.
Oh,
You
okay.
got
Sorry.
plenty of time.
I thought he's older. Is he 40 yet?
He is
I thought
40.
you were giving
I
me
think
the
he is
age.
40 this year.
No.
thought you were
I'm just
giving me the age.
trying to silently let you know where.
No, that's great. No, just say not age next time. Was it talking about an old
I
man?
you know what?
Hey,
Honestly,
listen-
I was not listening to what either one of you guys were saying.
He's just up there writing times.
no, so okay, all right. So we got
I'm
the NFL.
over here checking
We got
so
the NFL
much
picks
things.
because the greatest thing about football is it's back. We've waited 8 months. It seems like all eternity. It'll go by fast. Everyone's going to be old by the time we sit there and close out. It's our last football game, but hey, it's back. NFL, college. Let's move on to college.
And I'll still
Which-
have a full head of hair.
Good for you, Sean. But anyway, let's move on to college. What do you want to talk about? Now, we could prep with the OU and OSU games, or we can talk about a little bit since we're
I want to start
since
with
we're
the fact
September
that we
1st.
got beat by 2 girls who just randomly picked.
That was one game.
Can we just pull the
It
trigger?
doesn't matter.
LSU, FSU.
Hunter and Hannah beat us.
Is it the game of the week?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
LSU, FSU.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of us pick
And that's
very
not till
similar.
Monday, even though I think Kenny keeps saying Sunday.
It's Monday.
No, it's me that keeps
But I
saying
think
That's
there,
wrong.
no, there
It
is
was
a,
me.
Does say-
what's
Oh,
the
is it?
Sunday
We do have
game?
Sunday games.
Yeah, what is it? Is there anything good on Sunday? Because
Well, let me
I know
find
there's
it.
a game. I mean, tomorrow we're talking about, the cream of the crop, the prime game is a Monday night game because NFL starts next Thursday.
What is the prime tomorrow?
Man, there's a bunch tomorrow. I mean, that's where everyone gets
What's the
started.
closer that's good, though, your opinion?
Just
What is
hold
tomorrow?
on, let me get there. God, everybody's opening.
Yeah, and usually opening week's pretty bad. Hey, who's Kansas State play? Was that a pretty good game, maybe?
I'm trying to find
West
the
Virginia,
closing.
Penn State is not a bad game. It's somewhat...
Did anyone pick West Virginia?
Well,
this
no,
time?
I'm just...
No.
But I'm saying it's 2 Power 5 schools. Usually the first week is pretty bad, honestly, because you generally have
UCLA Coastal?
Well, I'd say UCLA Coastal Carolina would be the better of the end games at 9:30 p.m.
that'd be the night games. Yes.
Yeah.
UCLA's going to start a new quarterback.
Who you guys got?
UCLA.
UCLA.
Really? I'll take
Sunday
Coastal.
games
I'll be
are
rogue.
Northwestern Rutgers, which is horrible. Oregon State San Jose, which would be fine.
Go ahead.
Wait, I thought that was Monday.
No. Yeah, there's a Monday game. That's going to be an ass
No, but I
kicking.
thought the LSU Florida State was Monday, and I thought Clemson.
Oh,
Duke
so it
was
actually is Sunday.
So I was
So
right
you
about
were right.
Sunday.
I said it too. It
Oh,
was
no,
not
wait a minute.
Monday.
No, you can't.
You all said it was Monday. I said Sunday.
No,
You're like,
wait
no,
a minute.
no.
Because Zach just said Kenny keeps saying it's Sunday. Yeah, I know. It's actually Monday. I keep.
Well, I was
fucking-
listening to Sean. Sean kept telling me it was Monday. I mean,
I swear to God, that was the Monday game.
no, Clemson and that over-under.
Okay,
Is bad.
So
well, if you're gonna
Clemson
listen
ass
to people,
beating.
hey Sean,
I didn't
Sean,
do-
if
Hey.
he's gonna listen to people, go ahead and tell him that the fucking quarterback for the Eagles is better than the Bears quarterback.
I
Just
didn't
go ahead
say
and tell him
that.
that.
You guys need to
Justin
find that.
Fields is his MVP.
Hey, we've
I
moved on to
know.
college, but anyway, I didn't say that either. I just said
It's
that in
our.
class.
It's on the internet forever. We'll record it. We'll put it on the 50th
Forever.
episode.
God.
All right, so LSU Florida State has the Sunday end game, which is the game that we're all looking forward to. Clemson.
And another
Duke,
thing
nobody
you were
really
wrong
cares.
about is it's not at Florida State. It's in Orlando.
What? It's Florida State.
But it's not at their home. That was,
Okay, I
Well,
just know that Florida
somebody
State
argued
is
with
the
me
home
about
team.
Florida State. They're
No,
not. They're
I
at
didn't.
Camping World.
Did you?
They're the goddamn home team. They're the one on the bottom. That means they're home.
No, but I'm saying they're not actually at Florida State.
But I didn't.
Doak Walker. They're not at Doak Walker Stadium.
Okay, I don't care about all that. That's
Well,
like
it may-
that's like
it means a
OU versus
little bit.
Texas.
Let's not be
It's
drama,
always
Kenny.
at the Cotton Bowl.
So who do you guys
It
got?
is, and this
that,
year's in a
does
home
all of
game.
us have LSU?
No, Kitty, it's not because it's
I
at
think
the
it's going to
Cotton
be
Bowl.
close, though.
No, it's
I
our
do.
home game this
It
year.
can't be
Next year,
because it's
sorry.
at the Cotton Bowl. If it's a home game, it would be at Gaylord Family Stadium.
Dude, I'm telling you, when we go to the SEC next year, the Cotton Bowl is our first home game.
Somebody just texted. I think.
Anyway, go ahead.
I think they know we're arguing.
Yeah. Anyway,
Probably my phone, sorry.
what do we got?
I-
I picked LSU.
Let's watch this.
I got
We also need to
LSU.
pay attention to this Oregon State, San Jose State. Is
No, we
San
don't
Jose?
need to pay any attention
Hold
to that.
on, is San Jose that good, or is USC that bad?
No, I didn't pick them in the Final Four. We can talk USC. I mean, we're going to have a lot of fun with that.
It's actually a pretty good one. 'Cause,
After-
I mean, you just,
Somebody did try to pick them.
I did, actually. I
thought-
allegedly, originally thought about picking them
Who?
USC. But then I looked at
I
their
did
schedule.
Too. I did too.
And I did.
they have 5 or 4 games out of the
The
last
Pac-12's
5.
final
Yeah.
year is the best that's ever been. Unless I missed
And the
it.
best it's ever will
Will
be.
be.
I think that's the second time we've done that.
But I don't see any other games that really.
Well, UTSA Houston.
That's a
we
good
wanna
game,
watch.
and everybody picked Houston except me and Sean. So
I see.
yeah, and we'll see
Dana
how it goes.
Holmgren on the hot seat, about to get.
I don't think so.
No,
yet.
he is.
You
He
think
really-
so?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
like.
they brought him in expecting him to make big changes, and they were supposed to. It didn't work out. Didn't De'Aaron King
He's big.
leave because he came in,
I don't remember.
or did he?
I thought he came because he came. Shit,
I
don't
can't remember. De'Aaron King is like a.
But
Seven
anyway, let's go back to the big game of the week. The one I think is LSU Florida State. What's everybody got?
we got LSU, all of us.
We all have LSU.
Everybody? I
I
think
think it's
Sean
going to
had
be
Florida
really.
State.
He has Florida State.
Yes.
It's going to be really close, though. I can see it going either
Are
way.
you? Is that a win straight up, or just a 1-point win for LSU?
It's
Real
two-
quick.
we started. We got 2.5. Not
I have
one.
No, I know, but I mean, I'm asking: is it an LSU win or is it a? I'm asking: is it LSU win Florida State cover? I got 31-30.
I've got this. I've
And
got
the
this.
over-under
If it's
50.
close, if it's close,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
it's FSU.
I'm going to say FSU.
ass beating
FSU win.
LSU.
I'll take FSU.
And that's
for
why I
that.
look at it.
That this game ain't gonna be an ass beat.
It's either one or the other.
Oh, no, it's going to be very
It'll be
close.
within 10 points
Didn't somebody want to take?
I'd almost go down to 7 points.
Oh, Creston took LSU
in the Final Four.
and FSU.
I did.
And
That's why I said this one's a toss for him. Non-division.
And I believe we
get it.
talked. Yeah,
it's
it was-
non-divisional.
yeah,
They can. Florida State can lose to LSU, win out.
Either can lose in the
I-
first game.
I
They're
understand
fine,
this,
yes.
but everybody's down on Florida State. Everybody's got LSU, except Sean. I'm saying Florida State can lose to LSU.
Well, I just
go
get
ahead, and the only
pointed
the
out.
only
I don't
challenge
think anybody's down on Florida State though. I've got Florida State in the ACC championship.
One of my
Okay.
favorite things.
my deal is Florida State can lose to LSU, go back and win ACC. They play Clemson. That's their only challenge the
My
rest of
Final
the
Four
year.
team.
Yeah,
Hold on. Now I need to say this. I'm looking at the Final Four for college, and Kenny's is the only one that has actually lined up with what all the talking heads are saying. Like
I
there's
did mine in order.
No, you did yours with the talking heads.
No, I don't. I don't watch
You-
Talking
you
Heads.
do. You
no, I
do.
didn't.
You
No,
do.
I don't.
he doesn't watch them. He listens to the
Nobody's-
talking
no,
heads
no,
driving down
listen,
the road.
There's not
That's
a lot,
what happens.
No, there's not a lot of people that have Clemson. I'm just telling you. Most
know.
people are favoring Florida State.
But nobody's really got Oregon. I think. I
don't have
saw-
Oregon either.
I do.
Okay.
I'm trying to say. I believe I only saw one other person who actually had picked Oregon to be in there.
Well, and I don't see anybody picking Clemson. And honestly, there's not a lot of Oklahoma or Ohio State.
Georgia, Michigan. No, Ohio
Michi-
State.
no,
Ohio State,
Michigan is
50-50.
getting the love. Let's
No,
stop.
Ohio State's getting the love too.
They're not.
Actually, what it is they've got a Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan. That's the big.
Does
that's what
Ohio
they're
State
calling.
play Notre Dame this year?
Notre Dame?
Notre Dame. Sorry.
Notre
Yes,
Dame.
Notre Dame.
I don't know. I think they do play Notre
Let me go
Dame.
see where I can. Let me Google Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
You got me there, guys. Good job. There we go.
Hey,
you
at
know what
least
I'm
we
talking
didn't
about?
sing
Notre
a
Dame.
5-minute fucking song
no,
about
no.
saying Jerry Reed over Andy. Fuck off.
But Jerry Reed was
Was
the
that-
offensive mind in Waterboy.
Yeah,
He was.
Yes, he was. So he
He
was
stole
a
Henry
coach
Winkler's.
and also a truck driver. So
Yeah,
we had to bring
yeah.
it up.
And he had a dog.
Yeah.
He stole
Basset
Henry-
Hound.
he
Basset
stole-
Hound.
He stole Henry Winkler's playbook.
Fuck you all. Okay.
No, so I want to know. I
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. No, I
Kenny's
don't.
laugh.
I don't like. I don't like Michigan because I think that everyone is picking Michigan.
I don't like Ohio State because
I don't like
they're
Ohio
starting
State.
You're worried about the
No,
quarterback.
Yeah, they're starting brand new quarterbacks.
But everything else is better than Michigan. I promise
really?
you. It is.
That defense was better last year. Was it not?
No, they won 2 in a row. I give you that. I give you that.
He's giving me that, ladies and gentlemen.
No, that's a fact. I'll give you the fact. They won 2 in a row. I'm not saying about this year.
Kenny's giving me the fact.
That was a fact.
I'll give you the fact. Oh, here's the fact.
Anyway, otherwise game. I mean, let's talk a little bit about OU. I mean, let's get into the. I mean,
ass beating. I took the under though. I didn't take the over. I took the under. I did take the under.
There's nothing there. We'll talk about that's another good game. South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina. North
I switched my pick
Carolina,
to South Carolina.
To me.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. And no,
Did I pick South
I had
Carolina?
to.
Is that on our picks?
Yeah, it is.
I was like, I picked South Carolina.
Yeah, I changed too.
Yeah, we have that in the video too. North Carolina, I really think.
I got to thinking
Is that
about
one of our picks we done?
It was. I got to thinking about Mac Brown. It bothered me a little bit. I don't like Spencer Rattler. I don't trust him either.
You just hate Spencer Rattler.
Preston
That's
and
why you're
Hannah were the
picking-
only two that took UNC. You think there's a bit of canoodling there?
I think they can win though, because Drake Mays is he going to be the
They
highest?
have, they have to win by 3.
No.
I've got this weird feeling someone in this top tier quarterbacks is not going to shine.
It's Bo Nix that is going to shine. And
No, hold
Drake
on.
May
That's
is
the
not.
Oregon.
No,
And
there's
Drake May's not.
There's 4 quarterbacks.
I thought we were talking
there's
about
one
just
of
the
them.
game.
It's going to be Caleb, Nix, Penix, and
Penix.
How is it
It's
that? It's
Penix.
Phoenix.
anyway.
And I think
One of
Nix.
those
I think
four
Nix will
is gonna
shine,
fail.
and I don't think Drake May
Big,
will.
delicious Penix.
And you're quite possible.
All right, so let's take the over under for Creston in the first game of the OU season.
Why is
Dylan
it
Gabriel's arm looked a little weak.
I've already thought about his bitching.
He-
See, I told you you can't throw shit.
He can't. He can't.
I told
Did
you.
you take the under?
Just told you.
I took.
I thought you were going to throw the headphones.
You took the
I
under,
was going
though.
to, but I wanted to throw my
You
hat.
took the over though.
Yeah, I took OU.
So you hate Gabriel, but you took the over.
It's Arkansas fucking State. It's not fucking. I don't care. It's not OSU. It's not Texas. It's not LSU. It's fucking Arkansas State.
I stick to my guns. I
He
still
just
think
karate
Gabriel's
chopped. I
like
don't know. I'm
that.
watching it on camera. He
I
just-
took the under. I took the under. I took the
Now,
under.
one would say Arkansas State.
35 fucking points.
Arkansas State.
34 and a half.
Well, hold on. But one would say that Arkansas
Might be.
State,
Might be.
you act like that they're the worst program in history. Butch Jones, former Tennessee coach, former Cincinnati coach. He's not an idiot. It's his second year. They brought a lot of transfers
34 and a half.
in. And
Do I think they'll beat them 15 to 20 points? Yes, I think it's going to be an ass beating. But
15
like
to
30,
20?
yeah, but 35's rough. I mean, like, damn. If I'm a betting guy, I'm going to
Well,
pick the
okay.
under.
If they don't
And I
beat them by
did.
35, we're losing 3 games this year. Period.
We're losing 5 games this year.
Okay.
Regardless of
5
what
games.
happens tomorrow, we're going to lose 5
I
games.
disagree with all those comments. If we only lose by
You would because you don't
No,
like
I'm just-
the
I'm
others.
just-
Crimson glasses.
No, I'm just saying if we only lose by 30.
It's Arkansas State.
I need to
It's-
find my Willy
Oh,
Wonka
I mean, why do
glasses.
you, why
It's
do you say
Arkansas
that,
State.
though? Why do you, I mean, have you looked? I mean, Hugh Freeze used to coach there. I mean, there's been a lot. Gus Malzahn.
Malzahn,
Arkansas State is not a bad program.
Not a bad
I mean,
program. It's just
they've been
they're
in
on a
sh-
down. They're on
They
a
are
downswing
the
right
last
now.
year. That's why Butch Jones took over. Obviously, the coach before them. I mean, Brian Harsong, who used to coach at Auburn and then went to Boise and back. I mean, all those guys. It's not a bad program. They've had some good coaches.
I didn't say it was a bad program.
Hold on,
but
you
it's
said-
not OU.
Hold on, you
it's
said
not OU.
if they don't cover 35, they're going to lose 5 games or 4. I don't know. Which
I
you
said
guys-
3. I said 3.
3. Okay. So my point is the spread has dropped from 35 to 30. Some sites have it at 30. That means all the money
Okay,
is.
that's,
Hold on.
That's
let me-
5 points. I mean, come
Dude,
on.
that's
You got a grand.
huge.
You got a grand to land on. Would you lay it on?
Would you let me finish my fucking
Oh, yeah,
statement?
Go ahead.
Language.
5 points of dropping in a betting line in Vegas is huge.
Vegas, heck.
That means 99% of the money is going to Arkansas State for them to cover. So whoever picked them to cover is looking good. That's my point. Nobody believes in OU. Brett Salee, I'll mention his name right now. I don't know what network he listens to or watches, but I've seen him on CBS. He picked OU 9th. Somebody needs to pull up his picks. He's a fucking idiot. He's like goddamn what's the Griffin that he picked Baylor the one year to win the Big 12 championship.
You said
and
Joey
they-
Galloway. I believe you said Joey Galloway.
It was Joey Galloway.
Yeah.
My bad, Griffin.
Pull up that idiot's face. Get his address.
That
Tell him where he lives.
Hang on.
That one I do remember because I was listening.
It
to
was
the
Joey
pod.
Galloway.
Yeah, you
It
said
really was. It was
Galloway.
Joey Galloway picked the Baylor Bears to win the Big 12, and that year they won 1 game.
So what are we really arguing about here? I think OU is going to win. I just think that spread's a little crazy. I think it's going to... I would pick the under.
34.5 is not that...
I pick
No,
the
but
under.
my point was it's dropping. That means all the money's going... nobody believes in
Because
OU.
everyone thinks under.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, which I do too. I mean, I think it's under.
OU... I did, sorry.
But when I would have gambled, it was 35. So now it's dropped to 30. I mean, let's not get wild. I said under, which we all did.
I didn't say under.
Yeah. No, I said
You
over.
picked OU.
Oh, you're over?
I did too.
Everyone's over except for me?
Yes.
No.
You know the only reason I don't...
Wait, which game were we talking about? The OU?
OU.
But you know the only reason I don't think we're going to be over...
Me, you, and Kenny were the only... me, Kenny, and Creston were the only ones that...
Everybody
picked
else
over.
picked,
Everybody
yes.
picked the...
You know the only thing
I'll
that
take
I've
under.
thought about not being over? A couple things. I think you're going to see Jackson Arnold play tomorrow. And that's going to be a little...
Ass blowing by 20, going to the fourth quarter.
Or like 30.
Yeah, you know
Close
what I mean?
to 30. And I think... But I'm telling you...
Let me go ahead and just give you a tidbit from Game 2 of OU season last year. This is just a preview of the 50th episode. Kenny believed that OU was going to accelerate every week.
Be electric.
They were going to improve and accelerate
Generational
every
team.
week.
Now, hold on. Are we talking
and
overall?
mine is they're going down because
Let him
Eagles are
finish.
quarterback.
Let
No,
him finish.
this was after the first game.
No, are they going to accelerate on both sides or just one?
Both sides. The,
Okay.
the entire team was going to accelerate.
And they did in game 2. Go ahead.
You remember
Let him
game 2?
finish.
What was game 2?
Kent State? Or is it game 3?
We went to game 3.
So it was game 3. All right. So, and that Kent State was not going to be a game.
Wait, real quick. On the who was the first game they played?
Sean,
who was the first game? Who was the first game?
Hold on.
Just so I know.
Sean thought we were going to see the backups
That way.
and the second stringers in game 2 or in the Kent State game.
Who was
Guess
the
what we
first
did
game?
not see?
Who was the first game?
UTEP.
That's typical of Kenny.
beat-
I mean,
we beat him- we beat
usually
him
get
quite
a
soundly.
weak first game,
We beat Kent State.
blow their ass out.
33
Kenny's
to
like,
3.
it's our year.
Stop. Kenny, we did not beat them 33-3 very handily. Remember that they kept coming back.
I remember
In that
Kenny
game.
text. I remember Kenny texting
What
me
was
and being
the
like,
next
"Texas
half?
is going to
What
be a
was the-
nightmare."
what was the
Hang
first
on,
half
they
points?
only it was 33-3, so they couldn't have come back with 3 points.
But no, what was the first half points?
I don't know what I'm
we,
saying.
we
final.
screwed up a lot. We were out at Bridget and Tim's watching the debacle.
Now, you do realize that their coach of Kent State has now left, and he's the new
I
offensive
know, and
coordinator.
that quarterback is not there as well.
Exactly, he's the new offensive coordinator.
But
with
that's
Dion
what we did
Colorado.
not know was going to happen.
He had to step down because he's that good. He went to a Power 5 and left Kent State. So, but UTEP 45-13, Kent State 33-3. I mean, we're thinking the defense gonna be okay. They've give up 16 points in the first 2 games. That's the best we've done ever. Then we go to
Then we lose the
Nebraska, and it's 49-14. So
and then we continue to lose the next
that's
3.
30
after that,
points
I
in
believe.
3 games.
Did we lose the next 3 after
And then
that?
Kansas State beat us.
Barely
TCU killed us.
killed us.
Texas
murdered
annihilated
us.
us.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I remember watching that game and we were like, why is the offense sputtering?
God, losing to West
I
Virginia.
can tell
was-
you on the offense sputtered.
That's
but
not true. That's just not.
It is true.
They were the 13th ranked offense last year in the whole fucking college.
Okay. No, I just said okay. I'm sorry.
I'm saying it's not Dylan Gabriel.
Kenny, I was
One
going
could argue
going
he's the
somewhere else.
MVP of the game. He didn't play in the Texas
Stop.
game.
I was going somewhere else. My brain
Gotcha.
had a
I'm just saying.
fog.
You know,
My OCD's kicked in again.
I'm always going to disagree with you on Gabriel. He does make bad throws.
You
but
disagreed with me on Hurts too. He played in the fucking Super Bowl last year, and you got Fields over him. You're an idiot if you think Fields is better than
I
Hurts.
never said that. If you
Sean,
find it. I never said that.
Sean.
You actually, you compared them. Yeah, you did.
You compared
I
them.
didn't say he was
They're
better.
comparable.
You guys are
Oh,
wrong.
they're comparable. They're the same
And
quarterback.
all I
It's just-
said was comparable to the same team around them. The Bears are shit.
Kenny,
around him.
Kenny in episode 1 said he hated Hurts. What I wrote down was Kenny hated Hurts.
I
from
don't think I
episode
said
1.
that either.
You said that he had a weak arm and they would make it into the playoffs, but they
they
wouldn't.
did.
They wouldn't make it past the first round.
And that was the year he won the Super Bowl, or his first
Went
year?
to the Super Bowl.
He hadn't won the Super Bowl yet.
Well, I know that. He's never going
Well,
to.
you just said, is that the year he won the Super Bowl?
Oh, I said went. So he's only been in the NFL
He
one
said
year.
one.
2.
That's what I'm saying. So what did he do his
This
first
is
year?
his third season.
What did he do his first year?
He came in to back up Carson Wentz.
And what did he do? Go to the Super Bowl?
He only lost one game out of the 2 or 3 he
I don't think
played.
they made the playoffs, but I do know that his passing was the same. Was just around what he's doing now. Like his arm was not weak, like you said.
And that
He threw
team,
almost
and that
4,000
team before
yards.
Hurts, and when Carson Wentz hurt because you had what's his face? They went to the Super Bowl and won it 2 years before that, correct?
With
So they had a lot of the
with
same-
with Peterman.
They had a lot of the
Peterman?
same players.
Peterson?
You see
Peter-
what I'm
I'm
saying?
totally confused.
Yeah, I
You guys
know,
had an
yeah.
argument
It's
about
Peterson.
that.
It's
Is
Peterson.
it Peterson?
Spelled with a D. Yes.
Oh God, there's Kenny, Alabama undefeated.
Not this year.
No, that was last year.
That was last year. They wasn't undefeated last year
All right.
either.
Kenny
So that's a little highlight from the notes. We are at 1 hour.
So I was not wrong about any of the notes. Kenny was wrong twice. So
How was I
we
wrong
can
about
go
the
on.
notes?
Whoa! You
We
currently
didn't even talk
from
about
what
his
I've
innings.
read.
Go ahead.
Currently, from what I read, Kenny has been wrong and you have been correct. But
Okay.
there is numerous. No, I think I was correct. I was incorrect too. I put one in there that I was incorrect because I said all we'd see is the backups for the second half of the Kent State game, and we didn't.
But I never said that what's his face was better than Hurts. I didn't. I said they're comparable if they had the same team. I'm just saying.
Who?
I still think
Who?
that
Who? Hurts and
Fields and Hurts.
That's drama.
That was 2 years. That was a year before last year's Super Bowl run.
I don't even,
It was a bold pick.
You're
This was
continuing this
episode
drama.
1 of this season.
Before his Super Bowl run was my point.
Yeah, but you did it. Episode 1 of this season, you said that Hurts and Fields
We're comparable if they had the same.
And that's what I'm saying.
I think
you
that's when
continue
you
the
called
drama.
Fields
I
the
mean,
MVP.
I'm not. The quote was that I said that Fields was better. That's not true. I didn't say that. It's false. Fake news. Clickbait.
Do you need any more buzzwords that you can just throw out there?
Saying.
Trash Panda.
I like that
electric, generational.
one.
Fake
And they
news.
played that game at the
All right,
end.
so we're
after-
at an hour. You want to talk about Tulsa's amazing win?
Was it?
It really was, because we saw a better team.
It'd be a quarterback issue there at that team.
There is going to definitely be.
Yeah.
And I think Braxton having to come back and the freshman.
And he got hurt. And,
Cardell-
but he threw
Cardell
2
Williams.
picks early. Bad picks.
Yeah, but Cardell Williams came in and he looks like Jalen Hurts. I don't know if you saw the picture. I don't know if I ever pulled that up.
got a little longer hair. I think.
Yeah, he looks like
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts with dreads.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, we looked at
Wait,
that
did
last
Jalen
night.
not have that at Alabama? I mean,
No.
that's
No.
what
He's always
No.
had short hair.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean he looks he looks just like Jalen. Like they could be brothers.
Does he?
Yeah.
I don't know. Does Jalen ever smile? His teeth? Business.
I know we're
All
teeth
business.
people. I know we're teeth people.
I mean, it's a good
But-
stat, but I mean, you got Arkansas, Pine Bluff, they're nobody. Let's see what he does against Penix and Washington next week.
That's fine and that's acceptable.
If
but
even
I'm saying,
if he even is the starter, who knows? Is is Bradley coming back? You know?
and then this
What
Florida
is it?
Utah game that you and I got wrong.
That's him at Alabama.
He did have dreads.
Yeah.
Did he?
He did show little teeth too.
That's so pretty.
I don't know.
I think it's so
I watched the Utah game, and in my mind, I thought, wow, they're playing their backup quarterback, and Lincoln Riley's team's going to get their ass kicked when they play him.
Slaughter!
That's what we all thought. I mean, that was the
Yeah,
whole
no
point of the
one's
game. It's like, did
disagree-
anyone care about Utah, Florida? No.
No.
But it's just the entire
No, but
time you're
everybody
thinking,
this season.
God,
everybody
I can't
did.
wait for
And
these
I believe
motherfuckers
last
to play
season everybody
USC.
did because Utah is the two-time defending Pac-12 champions.
Well, they won it last year. Yeah,
Yeah, they won it the year before as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
So,
So
they
it's a
are they're
three-peat.
looking for that three-peat to end
in the Pac-12, baby.
to end the Pac-12. And
Yeah, that's who OSU should be concerned about. It's that team coming over.
Yeah,
Kyle Willingham is probably
it's really good.
the top 5 coach in all
He
of college
has
football.
figured out. He was a guy that wasn't supposed to be able to beat Lincoln Riley's
hold on.
high-powered
Well,
offense,
listen to
and
this.
he figured
You
that
know,
out.
I was telling Destiny last night.
Like
Think
that.
about this. He replaced Urban Meyer. Think
Has he
about how
been
long
there
he's
that
been
long?
there. Yes.
Oh my God!
Yes.
That was Urban's first coaching job. Well,
No, he
first
was at
big,
Toledo.
first
or-
big program.
Toledo or Kent State was one of the two.
I know,
I
yeah,
think,
but the first big
Then he
program.
went to Utah. They went undefeated.
Built them. Seneca, no, not Seneca
No,
Walls.
Seneca was at Iowa State.
Florida.
Who did
at
he
Ohio
have?
State.
Who was the quarterback? He had Alex Smith.
Alex Smith.
And
First
he had
pick by the
somebody else
Chiefs.
too.
When they didn't have
That's the
Andy
first
Reid.
overall?
He had,
Yes.
In like 03.
It's Jerry. Fuck off. It's Jerry
He
Reed,
had
not
another, he
Andy.
had another really good quarterback that didn't go anywhere in the NFL.
Alex
No, I'm just
Smith.
kidding.
Turn
Yeah.
out the lights!
No, he said it's Jerry Reed. I was like,
Oh.
no. So,
Load it up, bitch.
I just want you and Sean
no,
to say
Alex
it again.
Smith.
She got to
do
go,
you-
man!
I got the
shit.
stat. Was that 03 maybe? 03, 04?
I'm eating bologna!
Was that 03, 04?
03, I think. 03, 04.
Yeah.
For Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
And they went
They had,
undefeated.
they had a 2013 first overall, just out of context here. Who was that? The Chiefs did, but I don't think he ever panned out. Which is crazy because their Super Bowl team, you'd think they would have picked someone that would have been.
2013? They won
Yeah.
a Super Bowl that long ago?
No, they had the first overall, but I mean that player
2013?
you would think. Sorry, they drafted first overall in 2013.
Sorry.
You would think that player would have been in the Super Bowl,
Man,
but he never was.
I don't think they had the number one pick that long
Yeah,
ago.
2013. Yeah,
Was that Alex? No, Alex Smith. No,
he was a weird guy. I think he was a center, maybe.
Who?
It was weird, dude. Yeah, it was a weird pick. Everyone was like, "What the fuck?" And you should look at that draft too. No, look at 2013 NFL draft. Look it up and see who they could
Chiefs
have
is
picked.
number one.
Yeah,
Okay.
2013 NFL draft.
No, but I'm saying I thought that Utah. Watching Florida, and I am high on.
Florida didn't look very
Billy
good.
Napier.
I am high on him, and I thought
They
he
did
would
not
be
look good.
the mistakes. But I think their quarterback's horrible. They took a transfer from Wisconsin, Graham Hurts. And,
Well, I mean,
That's
you've got to
offensive tackle.
understand
And,
that. You got to understand that
wow.
Look at who else they could have picked.
Lincoln Riley
And who is that
took
guy
a lot
that
of
they
transfers
picked?
in.
Eric Fisher. That's a horrible pick.
Yeah, it was the
Where's
first
he
overall
at?
in 2013.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who else could they pick though?
Had to roll
Look
that
by
in.
selection. Look by selection.
Somebody stuck in a
There you
lot.
go.
Somebody stuck in a lot of stupid pictures.
Lane Johnson.
They could have got Luke Johnson.
Looks like a shit draft.
No, Lane Johnson's a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, no, I mean, look at the top 10.
Yeah, not much good over there.
Tavon Austin.
Keep going down, Sean. Let's find somebody in the 2013 draft that give a shit because Lane Johnson obviously is always
rough,
DJ
rough.
Fluker.
You know,
but
Kenny
I don't even see him
Vaccaro from
playing.
Tulsa or Texas was pretty good. I think he played for the Saints for a long
Yeah, I don't
time.
remember where he
Is
played
Fluker
from.
still
We're
playing?
saying like this is the first round of draft. These people.
Look at the Bills. That's when they still suck. Taking ACC, Florida State
EJ
quarterback.
Manuel.
Anybody that takes it. And hey, the Jordan Travis kid from Florida State, don't take him. NFL.
Oh, Eifert.
Kyle Long went to the Bears from Oregon. Tyler Eifert went.
He's not bad. Boy,
Xavier Rhodes.
there's DeAndre.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Woo.
Damn.
That was right before Clemson
Cordell
got big.
Patterson.
Yeah.
Man.
Is that
This
the
is
shittiest
rough.
draft possible?
Zach,
It was bad.
First round.
Zach Ertz, number
Darius
one.
Slay.
In the
He's
second.
good. Obviously sharp.
Number 3 in the second. And Slay. Wow, it looks like
There's
the second.
Manti. That was the whole draft. Was
Manti
Manti
Te'o.
Te'o. Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that was the year he should have been first overall, but he let
His
some
girlfriend-
girl
his
ghost
fake
his
girlfriend
ass.
got
Yeah.
kidnapped.
Is it catfishing or ghosting?
Well, it was fake
You
girlfriend.
got catfish,
kidnapped.
but it's almost like, man, if you can fall for that, how can we trust you to not fall for a crazy fucking, pass?
Oh, he did.
Hey, OSU. Let's talk about the Cowboys a little bit. Oh, hey. I don't know if we talked about this, but
We're playing
OU's...
Central Arkansas.
I know.
Apparently, Oklahoma's just beating up the tiny.
That bad of
Arkansas
a
schools.
draft, and Manti Te'o went second round.
Early second round, too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Hey, there was
because
a-
he was a first rounder until that shit happened.
What?
No, what was the... so, OU was 9.5. I think was the over-under is win games. Has everybody got... What do you got? You said under. You've got to win a 9 this year, right?
I forgot what I did. I don't even remember.
Well,
All right, hour and 8 minutes. What do we want to do? Kenny's.
I want to know about them over-unders there.
I don't understand.
Preston's down on the OU Sooners.
Creston's always down on the OU Sooners.
No, I'm
He's down on
not.
the quarterback.
I'm
Said
I'm a
Dylan Gabriel
realist.
is a moron.
Yes. I don't think he's a moron. I don't think I'm not saying a word because Kenny's going to jump all over it as soon as I
No,
say
go ahead,
anything.
say
No,
it.
I'm not saying
We
anything.
know your affinity for hating on Gabriel.
Huge.
He's 8 Coronas deep. He's ready to pounce.
I know he is,
Oh,
so I'm just going to
Tyrell
smile
Huntley
and nod.
was. I think Tyrell Huntley's what I'm thinking about. The quarterback at Utah.
Who?
Remember, I always call him Tyrell Huntley.
Oh, well, is he the backup for who? Well, how long ago was that?
Who are you for
16,
real?
19.
He was very well when Lamar was not around.
Is he still there?
No,
I'd hope
he's
so.
Because he said he's
Washington.
out in 19.
He was not bad.
That's his college kid.
Oh, shit, sorry. Yes. Tyler Hunt. Yeah, he's
yeah,
a
it's,
Ravens
he'll be
guy.
still there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I think he was the one I was thinking.
it's a good
of.
backup.
Oh, look, here's your Brian Johnson boy. Brian
Alex
Johnson.
Schmidt.
Brian Johnson. He
Brian
went.
Jones, is that the Bucks guy?
Yeah,
Yeah. Defense wins championships.
because this is all quarterbacks. All right, so
Defense doesn't want. Defense.
Is that it?
They've
Should we end
always
it
said
there?
Defense.
I think
wins
we're on a high
I
championships.
think we're on a very well. Creston, do you have outdoorsy?
Nope.
You don't start till next week. Week after
17th my first tournament.
17th, and you're gonna win $100,000.
No, that's a small one.
I found a how
That's
to.
a small one, so you're going higher.
I was at the bookstore today and I found a how-to fishing book. I thought about buying it and
You should have bought it for me.
giving it
yeah.
to you and see if it
I
would
need.
help you.
I need all the
improve.
help I can get.
I don't know how many fishing books you have at the house.
None.
Oh, well, see, that's the problem. Kenny, we need to get some education
Oh, yeah?
for Creston. You're not even here. Where are you at?
You
Stats.
guys
He's
talk.
stats. He's
Straight up,
statting
dude.
it up. He's
I got
statting
a
it.
really good one.
I got some
We'll make it
good
quick. Let's end this
stats
shit.
today.
Okay,
No,
this
finish
is.
the outdoor. I mean,
He's done.
I have nothing.
oh, okay.
All right, now this is where the music cues and Kenny bores us to tears.
No, I have some good shit, actually.
All right, let's hear.
So, I want you to guess.
Okay.
When's the last time that Florida Gators, since the Salt Lake game, obviously, has had a non-conference road game out of the state of Florida? Just take a guess.
5 years ago.
Okay. Got
2017.
5. Okay.
I'll say 18.
91. That's the last time they traveled outside of as a non-conference road game outside the state of Florida since 1991.
Who was the?
It's been 32 years.
Here's a cute one.
Who's
Who,
in the
who
SEC,
was the
yeah?
only SEC team or out of SEC and ex-SEC team that Lincoln Riley's ever beat
As a head coach.
as a head coach? He's only beat one SEC
Alabama.
or ex-SEC.
Alabama.
Tennessee. No, Bob Stoops was that.
We beat
Coach.
Alabama that year.
Florida.
Oh, that was a bowl game.
We didn't
It
beat
was,
that
but that
Alabama that year. That we
No,
beat?
and the year we beat Tennessee was Bob.
What was the
Stoops.
year we beat
LSU,
Alabama?
Georgia, Alabama beat us. Three.
What's the year that we beat
No, not Alabama.
Remember
We
the
beat
Alabama?
They beat.
No,
they beat
that
us.
was with
We were 5-6 and we beat Alabama.
Not,
with
not
fucking-
that bad, but we had Trevor. What's
No,
his name?
Lawrence.
5-6.
Not Trevor
Knight.
Lawrence.
Ranked
Trevor-
5-6, right? We were close to there, and we beat fucking
No,
Alabama.
we've never won a playoff.
Because he
game.
was
Oh, it's
supposed
Bob
to.
Stoops.
Yeah, he
It
was
was
supposed
Bob
to
Stoops.
start the next
Yeah.
year, and he did start
We
the
won.
first
That was
game.
Baker Mayfield.
That's got to be
No,
the.
and then Baker
yes,
was.
it was Baker.
Yes.
And that's got to be the year right before Lincoln.
No, it was no.
Trevor Knight. Trevor Knight.
I went and
Goddamn.
I looked. I went through the schedule and looked, and Florida was the only team we beat. That Lincoln. Oh, I'm sorry, not we, but Lincoln Riley has beat from the SEC.
That was a
Remember-
bowl game, right?
Yeah, bowl
No
game.
Kyle Pitts.
Cotton Bowl.
No Kyle Pitts. No Kyle Trask. Did he even play? That was Trask's
yeah,
year.
that's
Yes. Yes. Yeah,
But,
interesting.
But yeah.
No, and also congratulations to Nebraska volleyball set a women's
Woo!
record for
They said
attendance.
stadium record.
Well, they did that too, but a women's that's never going to be beat is over 90,000 people attended a
Outdoor.
women's volleyball game at Nebraska Stadium.
92 something.
Yeah, it was over 90,000. But I thought that was a great stat because allegedly rumor had it that they were going to try to put OU softball game in at Norman in the field at Owen Field. And they were trying to configure it how to get that many people in to beat the record, but there's no beat 90,000 for a volleyball game, and it was
Why
packed.
do they get 90,000 in that stadium? That's a tiny stadium.
No, there's 80-something thousand in
What
the
stadium
Nebraska
is it?
state. Nebraska's
Yeah.
football stadium. There's 80-something thousand. We went there. There's 80-something thousand. Then they had all the floor seats right down on the field.
Well, I
because,
was wondering
yeah.
how they got 90. That's all
Four
I asked.
seats, yeah,
You
four
know,
seats.
how they
I've
got
never been to
that.
Nebraska. Isn't that crazy?
Well, you were in
You guys
fucking Pittsburgh. Or
You guys been to Pennsylvania?
No. Flew through it.
I've never been through Pittsburgh
Cincinnati?
though. Or sorry,
Thought you lived there
Nebraska.
for a minute.
No, I've never been to Pittsburgh or fucking goddamn Nebraska. Am I having a
Oh,
stroke?
there's
Having a
GD.
stroke.
GD. Anybody think anything?
I've been through Pittsburgh.
The only other thing I want to talk about a little bit to bring up on
Pennsylvania.
mice is the depth chart. Did anybody see the OU depth chart? So,
Oh, we talking about Tawi?
yeah, I mean running back.
Now, can you repeat what you told everybody? Repeat to everybody what you told me about his immaculate calves.
The dude's huge. When you watch him tomorrow, Tawi,
Just
look at his
calves.
legs. They're huge. I mean, the
Apparently, he's an Earl Campbell power back.
but he's 5'9". So anyway, Marcus Major and him are
he's short.
or-
Kenny hates him.
no, I don't. He's a senior. He's just always been hurt. I've always liked Marcus Major. Came out from Oklahoma City School.
Junior.
He's a senior, and
I just
Tywee's
said I
a
thought he was
junior.
a junior.
And then you got Barnes and Sawchuk as second, third, and fourth. Now Sawchuk looked good, and Barnes looked in the bowl game, but Sawchuk's hurt. That's the rumor there. But it's gonna be interesting to see what the running backs do tomorrow. I like Barnes. Always thought he was good. Played with a foot injury last year, but another thing is Anthony.
Bored to death.
Hold on. The transfer from Michigan is actually starting for as wide receiver, and you got Jabril Farouk and obviously Stoops
And
and
Danny Stutzman.
well, yeah, he's
The
linebacker.
generational Stutzman knows talent.
No, I'm not saying. I mean, we look pretty damn deep when it comes to defense. Offense concerns me a little bit, but the what was that?
Ice rattling
Did you
in the
not
cup.
hear all
Oh,
that?
no.
He's slamming the cup on the...
Oh no, I just thought he was.
Should we say it's time to go?
I know you don't like college, Zach. I mean, your picks
Not
were
like
your
college.
show.
Look, I only pay attention to the NFL.
And I like the Steelers, and I'm going to put them in the playoffs because I love Kenny Pickett. I lived there for 7
And I
minutes.
can't decide.
So I should just go to your level. Just no talking. Let's just not talk. You know, you're never a target.
Oh, he's a target.
Oh, he's
We've
a target
targeted
every
Trust
night.
me.
I mean, nobody pays attention to your target because you don't give anything good to say. I mean, Preston at least has some.
Yeah, nobody needs
Thoughtful
explanations
thoughts.
for why you did your picks.
I said Jerry instead of Andy.
Justin
That
Fields
was
is better
just
than
hard.
Jalen. We care about that.
Well, Kenny
Because
has,
all
Kenny
of
has
us-
swayed us to Justin
Now
Fields
hold
being better
on.
than
Now,
Jalen.
no, I did not say that, and you all
You were
think
very clear. Very
I-
clear about it.
Absolutely.
Very clear.
you weren't
and
even
it-
here.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, you've done it twice. Once I wasn't here. Twice. The second time I was here.
And what I say, you repeat it.
I would take Jalen right now over fucking. Or sorry, I'd take Justin over Jalen.
I didn't say that at all.
I think he's the better guy. I think that's where it's gonna go.
You guys are ridiculous. All right, so
I don't know how we're ridiculous. You just want to say it.
Did
I
say
mean,
that.
there's
We're not the
three
one that
of
said
there's
this crazy
three of us
shit.
agreeing.
No! I'm going to have to lose that under. Stanford, don't win that game. We're closing in on this podcast. Stanford's up 7-0 on
We
Hawaii.
never took it.
I did. I thought.
No, we
do that
didn't pick that game.
We didn't pick that game.
We did not.
No, we did over-unders.
The game is on
ourselves.
fire.
We did
Not
over on
our
our wins.
picks. Remember the over-under? That's my point. I had him.
Can you not get angry at me when I say
You're not
When you
listening to
prove
me.
you're
We
right.
all had separate picks.
No, they're not listening.
I'm still
to me.
talking.
Okay.
Are you ready for our separate picks that we did at the beginning of the year?
Are you ready for Kenny to talk more? Shut the fuck up, Zach. Creston, shut up.
No, I'm just
Sean,
saying-
We knew-
you can
I
say
haven't
something
talked
occasionally,
enough.
but not very much.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just saying
50 more
Stanford.
minutes.
Stanford was one of my
It's just
unders.
Kenny
It
needs
was
to talk
mine
more.
too.
Kenny, hey, everybody turn the fucking mics down.
Let's end it.
Almost.
Let's
All
end
right,
it. We did well.
Can
Tomorrow's
everyone-
going to be a great day, and next week's going to be even more fun because NFL starts and actual real college.
What's the Thursday game, actually, before we close? What's the Thursday game? Because we were going to have to preview that a little bit.
For
Is
the
it-
NFL?
Yeah.
Lions.
Is
Is
it
it
Lions
Broncos?
and Chiefs?
Yeah, it's Lions and Chiefs.
Is it for sure?
Yeah.
Hold on before you close. Let's Google that up.
Real quick, I
Pretty
do
sure
want to.
it is.
Hey, I
I'm
do
pretty
want to
sure.
add something real quick.
I do too. I think it is.
No,
It
I want.
is.
I want to add something real quick. Wasn't it funny last year that everyone thought that the Broncos would be pretty great, so they had every
No!
They had-
I did not.
I did not.
I'm talking America, and they thought that they
I need
gave
to
them
do a
every
correction
night
on
slot.
that. I thought that Chris and I had picked him number 2. We had picked him number 3.
Cool. That's not what I'm
I
talking
picked
about.
them
I'm
last.
saying
I
You did
believe.
pick him last.
because of
Thank
that, the American consensus, they're like, Russell Wilson's going there, blah, blah, blah. They gave them the night slot for every game. And thankfully this year, hopefully they grew.
Sports allegedly was the one that called it correctly
Yes.
before the Colin Cowturds, before all the big timers thought it. Hey, and don't forget that Colin Cowturd.
He picked him number 1.
Hold on, actually picked a dead quarterback to not win the Super Bowl
You.
and never apologized for it.
in that division.
Who?
The Broncos.
No, I didn't.
I think a lot of us did.
No, I didn't.
That's fine.
We
I
did
found
not.
out.
Dude, that's
We
what-
picked
picked
him
number
number 3.
3rd. Kenny picked him 4th in the division. Period.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
that's
sure.
fine. That's fine.
Now, who picked the...
Now, Hannah, if you ask my wife,
Someone
she
fucking
had
find it, record
the
it.
Broncos are winning the
I
Super
did find the
Bowl.
recording. I listened to it.
Every year.
Did anybody pick the Broncos last this year?
I did.
I did.
I did
picked them number
not.
2.
Third.
No, I picked them third. Sorry, I picked them third.
I got him last.
You picked them number. So you're buying into the funk this year, aren't you? Yeah, you could be wrong again.
Did you guys pick them?
'Cause you like Sean
I
Payton.
picked them third last year and third this year.
Yeah, it was number 2 and 1 that you guys were picking.
Now, you know, if they make number 2, I think that potentially the MVP of the Rookie of the Year, which I like no, it's the AFC.
You like
Bibbs?
BJ's? Me too.
No, Bijan's
No,
NFC.
you like Phoenix.
I like Mims. I think he's done really well. I think that was a good pickup for them.
Is that where
But
he went?
To the Broncos, but he ain't got a good quarterback. That's a problem.
Yeah,
He's
Smonche.
not-
You got
he's-
Smonche too.
There's like
Oh,
5
time,
Oklahoma
baby.
Sooners on that team.
I know, but the quarterback's the problem. I just never. You look at Russell Wilson's career and look at the defensive numbers that his team as an offensive guy had were out of this world. And as the defense,
How can we agree on Russell and you think that Fields is better than Hurts? I mean,
never
come
said
on.
that. But anyway, but you look at the defense.
Yeah, it's true.
You look at
never
the.
live in that.
I was kind of agreeing with him, and I'm like, God, I mean,
No, but I'm saying the defense as they started to decline, so did his play. Well, obviously, because the defense was carrying his ass. He's just not that good.
there's a Legion of Boom, baby.
He's just not that good. He transferred from NC State, who maybe won 8 or 9 games in his college career. Then went to Wisconsin and won, I don't know, 10 or 11. But you look at the other teams that were down around
We
him.
haven't talked about Mordecai being on.
He also
Wisconsin.
lost
I
the
like
Super Bowl.
Wisconsin.
Single-handedly
Yeah.
lost the Super Bowl. I mean, there's a coordinator or two in there, but I mean, he single-handedly lost the
Yeah,
Super
Luke
Bowl.
Fickle brought in an air raid offense kid. We haven't even talked about him being on
That's
Wisconsin.
that's what I will remember Russell Wilson for, and everyone will. It's not the one that you won; it's the one that you literally lost for everyone. And Beast Mode still says it today on every podcast he's on. He's like, I was like, hand it to me, motherfucker. I mean,
Who you name dropping?
Oh yeah, he
yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Oh, I never heard of her.
Beast
He
Mode.
he lets his girlfriend beast mode him all the time because
I
it's the
don't
only way
listen
he
to
can-
just podcasts to get
You guys know
information.
what Beast
I do
Mode
not.
is?
Never heard of her.
Who? What's his name? The running back for fucking
You know Marshawn.
Seahawks. I just call him. Marshawn Lynch, you motherfuckers. Why didn't you hand it to him? You know what I mean?
We remember that Super Bowl. It was a great.
Well, of
Super Bowl.
course, because an average.
He lost the Super Bowl.
I mean, if I was an
single-handedly.
average running back, I'd get a podcast too. I'm
And-
just trying to be an average non-sports
He
guy.
doesn't have a podcast.
Hold on, do
He's
you know
a
how they do
podcast.
their
And by the
podcast?
way, what I'm saying is like he
You
says
know how
he's like,
like
well, the
Pac-Man
offensive
and
coordinator.
Marshawn
I'm
called
beast
us.
mode.
No, you know how they do their podcast?
Done.
Hold on, they lay down like
Me and
this.
Justin Fields are in
Like,
beast
hey.
mode.
Yeah.
Man, I was out there playing all day.
Yeah,
mode.
MVP.
All right. Thank you all for joining us. We got a little crazy at the end
is that it?
because the libations maybe have got to us a little bit.
The libations. I'm
Libations.
fine.
Yeah.
Libations.
Libations. It's not
No,
Well, I
libations.
also said, what was the
Libations.
other word I
It's
said?
Are you trying to
Librations.
libations?
It's a libations.
Libations. That's fine, but that was live, dude. People got to see that. Go
That's
ahead.
funny. And what was the other word I screwed up, though? I screwed up another word.
That one was bad.
What was in the truck?
What was
Libations. Yeah, I know. Libations.
I don't know. I don't listen to you. I was trying to
Libations.
drive.
We ignore you.
I need a
all the time.
librator.
I'm sorry.
You missed a really good one, though, in the truck. You guys made fun of me all the way up here. And
I just forgot, Kenny.
I know. It was so good.
Can I not?
Anyway.
We make fun of you all
We don't
the time,
haunt you
so
for
we don't.
things that
We
you do
don't.
wrong.
Yeah, we don't.
My ass! But I know one thing as I close this podcast out, I did not ever say that one-on-one that Justin Fields was better than Jalen
Is he trying to get
Hurts.
the last word?
He
I'm
is.
always getting the
He's
last
got
always
it.
getting the last word. You got it.
That's
Good
where
job,
that's
bud.
a
Yay,
Yeah,
Kenny!
thank
Yay,
you.
Kenny!
Yay,
Yeah,
thank
bye.
welcome. The end should be like, and the last word is.
And the last word that Kenny gets
Is it off?
goodbye.
Is it
no,
off?
it's not.
Okay, let's turn it off.
Well, say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, folks.
Go ahead.
Bye,
Kenny.
everybody.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you
you
for
go.
joining us tonight.
Goodbye.